Based.
After Dark.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Based After Dark, Season 2, Episode number 11. Joined by your hosts, Ignoble Solid, Prison Joe, Tasty Life from YouTube, Zoe Pancakes, and myself, Hamzy IRL. How we doing, lads?
Just dandy.
We're doing good. And like we told Tamsy to say before he fucked it up, if you're a patron, thanks for being a patron, and consider subscribing to our Patreon. Thank you.
Didn't we literally just talk about this? Come on, what the fuck, man?
We had this whole talk about how we don't need to do like a pre-recorded Patreon thing because we're not going to forget. And then what did you do?
Okay, listen, man. I was taking a shit while you guys were talking about this.
You had your AirPods on. You were listening to
a listener. You put a lot of
I
miles on your body.
know. It got a little crazy in there,
Okay.
and I heard one or two things about it, but you know, there were some pretty pressing matters.
Hey man, how was your weekend, Hamzy? How was it? Just you know, I saw some things from you. How was your weekend? Just tell me about it.
Hold on.
Oh, dude, Labor Day weekend was a great one. I left the house on Saturday. I came back Monday.
Where'd you go?
Where'd you sleep?
I didn't go anywhere. I was still in the realm.
Oh yeah, I remember you saying that. That's the craziest statement. Is I left my house Friday and came back Monday. There's no context.
No. It was Saturday. I had my days mixed up. It was only 2 days. It was only 2
Okay,
nights.
all right.
Without, like,
48
that's
hours
way
you're just
better.
out
That's way better.
Fucking celebrating American labor.
yeah, I mean, dude, I love labor or non-labor or what are we celebrating for Labor Day?
I think
I don't
we're like,
actually
I
know.
don't know. What
I
is
thought
Labor
I
Day?
thought it was Memorial Day. What's the difference?
Bro, you're
Tasty.
employed. Tell us.
I don't know. All I know is I get an extra PTO day, so I went out and was a little bit of a DJ. You know, I left my house Saturday after work. I went and saw Hot Since 82 and Sick House
Ooh.
DJ. It was a great
Nice.
fucking time. My ex was there. I love ex-girlfriends, so you know, as soon as I see her, I'm like, oh hell yeah, it's going down.
Did you hang out with her? What'd you do?
Did you hit it?
I tried. She's lesbian now, so.
Oh,
You
you
fucking
did
turned
that
her
good.
gay?
You did that.
fucked her-
I know.
fucked her.
I
You
know.
fucked her good.
Hamilton.
Got her gay, bro.
Yeah. It was really bad.
That's either
really
the
bad.
best dick of her life or the worst dick of her life. There's
it was really
there's
bad.
no in
No, it was,
between, dude.
it was bad enough to turn her gay, I guess. But I did see her, and listen, man, I love exes. Like, I think exes are the best. Dude, sex with your ex is like unlike any other thing you can experience. Like, you'll agree with me if you know. But
He's right.
Dude, my exes all have me blocked.
so well, okay, that's your problem. That's the strat. You know, you have to maintain good relations. So I'm there, and she is like heavily into the girl that I have also been like hooking up with.
Mm,
So I see this as the opportunity to
situation.
do one of the greatest things of all time, and I that night ended up sleeping on my best friend's couch.
Bro, I thought you were about to hit the three-pointer from deep.
Okay.
You missed.
I
You missed
tried.
three.
You know,
Tell
sometimes.
us the peak of how it was. The plan was in your head. What was gonna happen, and how you ended up way down here at the bottom of the mountain.
Yeah, dude, she just was not into it, and I don't know. I was really fucking drunk and sloppy, and I don't think I came off as smooth as I
Execution's
thought I did
everything, you know.
in my head, and you know, you try to be a jack of all trades, you end up as master of none. So
That's so real.
that-
That's so fucking real.
Wow, that's deep.
that's what I learned. I redeemed myself the next night. You know, so I went and slept on my friend's couch that morning. I woke up and I was like, I am going to go home and chill hard. And my friend wakes me up on his couch. He's like, yo, it's time to go to brunch. I was like, well, dude, I'm in my outfit from last night. What do you want me to do, dude? I can't just head straight to brunch. And he's like, no, dude, this is going to be a lit brunch. Like, you're not going to want to miss this. Let's do this. Let's go get some nice lobster rolls, some mimosas. And so he said, there's an H&M right next door. So
Wait, can we pause for a second?
That was
Why
kind
do
of
you say
zesty.
mimosas like that?
That's a little
Is it-
zesty there. A little zesty, Hamzy.
Are mimosas of like
Oh.
Spanish origin or something?
No, it was, we went to a Spanish brunch, though.
Oh, okay. Keep going.
So you had lobster rolls and mimosas at a
Bro, you sure
Spanish
that
brunch?
you sure your ex,
What kind of brunch?
bro, you sure your ex didn't turn you gay? Are you like
No.
what's going on here? What's happening here?
Ooh, mimosa
Listen, man,
with the
dude,
boys.
if the rest of the night hadn't gone the way it did, I might have considered it. But
Fair.
so there's an H&M right next door, dude. I literally just go fucking buy a new shirt, socks, underwear.
Bro,
Come back
shout
to
out
his house,
H&M.
shower,
the
wear the
best.
same pants as the day before, and fucking full send the day, dude. From brunch all the way till the night. Rekindled with another old flame, and hadn't talked to her in a while. And I wake up the next morning.
How many are there?
It's a handful.
Enough.
But there's mind you, I still live in like my old
That's fair.
six, you know. So I wake up the next morning to one of my college boys who I haven't talked to in forever, like calling me a million times, waking me up, like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? Like, fantasy draft is in 10 minutes. And I'm waking up in this girl's bedroom, like she's not even there. And I go out to her living room and she's like just chilling on the couch, hanging out. She's doing her work. And I was like, do you have another computer by any chance? She's like, yeah, I have my personal one. I was like, do you mind if I do
You
my
did a fantasy draft after a bro.
Dude.
Okay, that's a 3-pointer. That's a 3-pointer
Dude,
there.
no,
That's
no,
pretty
no,
good.
she's cool. She's
That's
honestly
based.
cool as fuck. Like she's like you're an idiot, but yeah, take like my personal laptop, go do it. And so I just like sat in this girl's living room while she was like taking work calls and stuff, and I'm over here like
Who'd you pick
doing
first?
it. I took Christian McCaffrey first overall.
Solid. That's good.
So,
That's a good pick.
That's first overall. It was a lot of there were a lot of hate for that.
If you would have missed first overall, that's bad. Yeah, that's a good move. That's a
I mean,
W.
everyone was going Justin Jefferson, but like I don't know. I thought I'm going all in on just him not getting injured, and then it's the better pick. But we'll see what happens. But it was a good overall thing, you know. I mean, I chilled. She made me some coffee, dude. I ordered us some DoorDash, and then I came home like 2.5 days later. My family was just like, "Where the fuck have you been?" I was like, "Oh, I was at Michael's."
Chilling.
Do you still have to like sneak around them at all?
No. At this point, they know what I am. Not entirely, but like they have a good.
You
They
say
have a
that like
good-
you're a monster, bro. Like
He
you're a
is,
terrorist
bro.
or
There's no way a
something.
human can survive that long
He's
under
a,
those
like, he's a
conditions.
monster only
Like,
to
when-
his own body, bro. To nobody
When I'm
else.
on
He's a
vacation with
sweetheart.
my family, like I will take shots of vodka in front of them at 8 a.m. I'll say we're on
Jesus,
vacation.
Hamzy.
Like,
Is that a
it's-
dominance thing for you, or what, are you trying to be the man of the house? Like, what's going on there?
I think he's just an alcoholic.
Whoa!
You know.
We do not like that word here. Okay.
We don't say that.
Social,
I prefer the
An
term
alcohol
social
addict.
drinker.
I prefer the
Social
term
drinker.
drunk. You know. I
Okay,
don't
A
know.
drunk. That's actually way cool.
Do you? Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, like being the drunk is like it has a little less like sting on it. The alcoholic, it makes you think of like actually getting help, you know.
The
But
one
when
who
you-
ruins
no.
Thanksgiving and shit.
Yeah, true.
One
You
time.
don't need help, bro. You don't need help. You're fine. You're
It was
you're
one
just the way
time.
you are.
The drunk
Yeah.
uncle makes Thanksgiving, bro. The alcoholic
That's
uncle.
okay.
fucks
Hell
it up.
yeah.
That's
I'm
so
leaning into my
true.
role as
Yeah.
the drunk uncle.
Yeah.
And I'm
I
an
asked-
uncle now, so it works.
Perfect.
Yeah, I asked because you look like you had a pretty eventful weekend. It looks like a tasty. Well, T-Pop is not here. He allegedly he's sick, but he's
Coward.
live. He's
He's
live on
live
Twitch
right
right now.
He's live on
So,
Wait, he's fucking
That's
live?
So fucked
Yeah.
up.
Oh my!
He's-
There's no way, dude.
He said
Skipped our
radio stream. I
podcast to
said,
go
bro,
live
you're
on
not
Twitch,
Zandy.
bro.
I was like,
a
what are you, like, what are you-
radio stream, dude. What an actual
up, dude.
coward. He's in the
Radio stream,
inferno, man.
What the fuck are you, dude? Jesus. No one wants to
That's
watch
it.
a fucking 1,500 total hardcore Iron Man like pick some flax, dude. Grow up. Jesus fucking Christ, man.
I would
I
prefer
can't
a
wait to
9
go.
rating
I can't wait
excuse,
to
bro.
go to T Papa's stream and listen
Yeah.
to Kid Cudi Steve Aoki remix for the radio stream.
Steve
Oh, we can be we can be transparent with the audience. What was the 9-rant excuse this week? A buddy flying in from Australia tonight, only night to see him. What is that?
Do you think he's
What is
fucking with
that?
us? Do you think
What
he's
is
just
that?
like seeing how
What is
much
that?
we'll believe?
What is that? That's
You
not-
know?
He's like very, very likely just fucking with us. Like, you know, it's just. I do
Yeah.
not believe that he just randomly. Oh, my buddy's flying in from across the fucking world. And
I
tonight
forgot.
is the
I
only
forgot.
night
Completely
during the
forgot.
podcast is when we can hang out. That is
He's
it.
flying
No other
back.
time.
He's flying back tomorrow morning, guys. Sorry, I gotta know what to tell you. I respect the bit though. I really do.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, we did have quite an intense weekend ourselves. Me, T Papa Slice, Miss Pancakes was there. We went to San Diego for a rave essentially. and it turned into like a mini little.
Wait, Zoe, you went to the raid too?
meetup.
No.
No, we
I just live in San
Zoe.
Diego.
Oh, you just hung
She
out.
just
Okay.
lives there. Yeah, I did also. I went to Zoe's house, met her little kitty. So I have set foot in that stream room.
Why did
have a
that
child?
sound weird when you said it?
I didn't know. I didn't mean
say
it
it
like
like
that.
that.
Because it's a kitty, dude. It's a little kitty, bro.
Hey,
I was
bro.
like, you have a fucking child, Zoe? I did not know
Yeah,
you were
bro.
a mother.
Bro, you got a mustache and a bald head now. You got to relax when you say shit like that. I'm just letting you know, bro.
Unless these
Sorry,
little
little
kitties out there.
kitty. It's a kitty, not a kiddie, a kitty, bro. Come on.
Yeah, it's with a hard T. Yeah, you did
This
come
is
to my house.
this is a you problem.
Sorry. Go on.
Anyway, yeah, we had quite a good time. There's a couple things in my fun bag that I can't show you, but we did buy 24 beatboxes. I got a pack of cigarettes, vapes galore, and
Yes.
yeah, nozzle stuff.
Yeah.
God is good. God is good.
Yeah.
What's the so American Spirits? What was the thought process behind buying
Well,
American Spirits?
I saw a TikTok that said bisexual alt girls with little titties and fat asses and tattoos liked American Spirit yellows.
Fair.
So I'm not really a cigarette smoker, and I'll be honest, dude. I smoked like a few of these, like 3-4 of these, and it just is not the same.
Well,
as
that's
in
why I
Europe.
was asking.
The
That's why I was asking, 'cause I know
joy
you're-
is just not there.
That's
I know you
like,
don't
it's
smoke
more heavy,
cigarettes.
isn't it? Isn't that more heavy?
I mean, dude,
No.
I don't know
I was
if
smoking
heavy is the
Marlboro
word that I would
Reds.
say.
okay.
It takes 3 to 5 business days to smoke an American Spirit.
Yeah, those take a long time. Those do take a
Like,
long time.
You are chilling for
But,
a while.
dude,
on one
Interesting.
If this was Europe, dude, this is like half a day. You know, this is like half a day.
Yeah.
I think, you know what the difference is? I think me and Zoe actually talked about this. The difference between American cigarettes and European cigarettes is that in Europe, everybody smokes cigarettes, so it's like a social thing. You know, everybody's a little fucked up. They're sitting outside, they're smoking cigarettes. And I made like probably 5 friends in Europe that I got like phone numbers and Instagrams, and we still like each other's stories and like talk to each other just from sitting outside and smoking cigarettes, among other things. And you know, it's real bonding. America doesn't
Yeah.
have that.
In the U.S., if
social
you
aspect
smoke, you
is
just
gone.
look like the fucking Nightmare of Ashihama walked outside
Yeah,
of a
for
7-Eleven.
real, yeah.
That's what it's like here.
That's so
He's
real,
not the
dude.
same.
That's so
But
real.
here's the thing, like you see people look. You see somebody smoking a cigarette outside, you're like, damn, that dude looks cool. But like, you see someone vaping out there, like, oh fuck, okay, that's just Qneeks again, bro. It's like, you know,
It's
you're
just Qneeks, yeah.
you just don't look cool, you know, like. You
Yeah,
look
I
like
just
a
where I
Yeah.
grew up, it just the cigarette is just like it's derogatory. Like from there, like in the South where I'm at, like people who are smoking a lot of cigarettes, like they're people who don't look like people type situation. So it's
Yeah.
it's-
And honestly, they shouldn't be people. They don't deserve to be people.
Yeah. You're goddamn right, brother.
Whoa. Okay.
No, if I do see someone vaping, I'm a little more embarrassed to pull out a vape than I am to pull out a cigarette, though. You know?
I think you
Well, yeah,
should.
because you're like, here's my little pink
Yeah, it's
juice
like,
box.
ooh, my little vapey vape.
My little sweet
But-
treat.
listen, I think it adds a good.
Yeah.
I think it adds a good side to me. I like pulling it out. Okay, I like a little pink. It's kind of nice, you know.
'Cause
Gives
you
me a
look like
little.
works for you.
masculine man,
Yeah.
and then like it effeminizes.
Gives me a little feminine-
you, bro.
yeah,
When
gives
you
me a
whip
little
that shit out,
feminine
we're like,
energy.
oh, he's
Yeah, no.
approachable. Like, oh,
Tasty
okay,
already has
Yeah.
the pearl
Yeah.
necklace. It's like a little too
Yeah.
much sometimes.
Oh, let me
Yeah.
get my mango peach elf bud.
Bro, I'm like I've been talking about this whole week. Like I'm excited for TwitchCon. Like, yeah, I'm very excited to see all you guys. I'm excited to have a good time, get fucked up. But I'm buying 3 vapes. I'm buying 3 vapes. I'm smoking all of them. And like I was talking about, like every time we leave, I'm like fucking Frodo trying to throw the fucking ring into the lava, bro. Like I need a Smeagol, bro. It's fucking hard, bro. I'm like looking at the trash can, holding it, and I'm like, fuck.
I'm gonna come bite your finger off.
I need you, dude. I need you too, bro. We gotta get rid of that thing, man. I almost didn't throw it in there last time. It was close. It was a close call. So
I'm giving you a
proud of you.
cigarette when we're there, bro. You're getting
Hell
one
yeah.
of these American spirits.
I've never listen. How about this? I've never smoked a cigarette in my entire life. I've never smoked one. I like honestly. I've
Oh,
always
we'll do
smoked
something about
cigars.
that.
But okay, so if we win our sports bet, we're gonna put in. I will smoke a cigarette to celebrate. You have my word. I got you. I'll
Let's
smoke.
fucking go,
We'll smoke
dude.
a
You guys
celebratory
trust me
cig.
on your sports bets for when we go into
No,
Vegas?
you
we don't
have
fucking
zero
trust
input.
you, dude.
You have
We
zero
literally do
input.
not trust you.
Zero input this time.
I
Me
think
and Tupac,
I'm
we're
gonna
handle
sports
it.
bet this time.
Oh, we're
You're
gonna
sports
sports bet.
betting?
You know why? I think I'm gonna be
Beautiful.
good, and here's why.
You can
I
throw in
don't
with
even
us.
know what sport it is, So I feel like the winner is random. Like it really is 50-50, you know?
Yeah.
So I have just as good a chance as anybody else. And I think that my randomness and my like lack of knowledge will really benefit me. So I think I'm going to get into it. Just completely blind sports.
You want to throw in with us? You can throw whatever you want. It can be like $5 if you want. Throw it in.
I'll toss a little in.
Okay.
I'm
All right.
I think
crazy.
it's kind of like beginner's luck because you don't read too much into like the minutia of the situation. You don't overanalyze. You just go with the gut.
Here's the plan, right? So we're going to do a football game, obviously, because we're going to be there for a weekend, and NFL football is going to be going on, which me and T-Pop are pretty versed on. So we're going to make a educated bet in the National Football League. And Saturday, obviously, we plan to throw a little party, probably get fucked up. Sunday, we can watch the game together. And we can get crazy. It'll bring us back up, especially if we win. If we lose, it could be the worst day ever. But if we win, we'll be right back where we left off.
Bro,
so it's a real gamble.
Back. Last year when we went to Vegas, me, T-Papa's dad's friend, it was like, I forget who, I think it was a Whale even showed up for a. We're sitting there watching the game that we all put money on. We all put a lot of money on. And then fucking Seth, Tasty, and other people, they're out fucking Guy Savoy, right? They're fucking...
No, that was the next day. I was eating ramen, bro.
Yeah,
I was getting ramen.
We're getting the fucking ramen.
Oh, shit. Okay, never mind.
Not watching it.
I was like cheering things on.
Because I already had a bad feeling. I wanted to tell T-Pop it was a bad bet, but you know?
We get in there. We're sitting there like as the score went on, the game went deeper and deeper. I'm just sitting there just like, fuck. Oh, man. All these fucking people, their hearts are on the line because of me. And you know what? I fucked up. I'm sorry. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, do you know how awful it was? Because you told me the game would be over at 8, and we were out getting ramen, having a great time, hanging out with people. And I look at my phone, and it's 8:30, and I have no messages. And I'm like, oh, fuck. Like, this is a bad sign, dude. I text T-Papa a question mark, and he just goes, yeah. And I was like, dude, oh no, dude.
I looked at Ricky when we were eating, and I was like. We didn't win, did we? And he was just like, and I was like, yeah, that's what I thought.
It'll be better this time, I promise. I swear.
Yeah, because you have no input here, okay? We're doing football. Right. So if we lose, I'll take full responsibility, okay? Then I'll be that guy this time. So
it's all on you. So what else you guys get up to in San Diego? What'd you guys do outside of raving?
we went there literally just for a show, and it was originally me and Mel because we went to the same lady. It was Sarah Landry. Who was here in May. So we're like, fuck it, let's go again. The show was sick. And then T-Papa was talking about how he has a trip planned for, like, something else. He was going to, like, Texas or something. And I was like, don't go to fucking Texas.
That's close by.
I was like, go to San Diego. And he's like, well, we already have the tickets. Can we refund them? And I, like, looked it up, and I was like, he can refund them. He's coming. And so I basically bullied him and Annie into coming. And then Krylax was just in our Twitch chat when we were talking about it, and I was like, yo, you want to come, Jake? And he goes, yes. And he flew over from Florida, and it became this like little mini based meetup because like Zoe and Lopsy live there, and it was just this little conglomeration. I'm trying to think what we even did the first day. We arrived.
That's pretty crazy for flying all the way from Florida.
That's a long flight. That's a long one.
It's an insane flight, and not only that, dude, but we went to bed at like maybe 4 or 5 in the morning, and he had a flight that he had to leave by 6:30 on our Airbnb.
I was talking about this with Krylax. He always has some insane flight because we were in TwitchCon. He's like, yeah, man, I gotta stay up. My flight's in 4 a.m. I'm like, bro, why do you book
thing?
Why do you take these flights?
Sometimes you just like to get the fuck out.
Not me.
At the end of a bender, you just want to get out as fast as possible and just, go through the like horrible flight experience and get in your bed faster. Like it's more recovery time in your bed at home, which is like
he had to leave. He had to leave early because he went to some big like college football game.
Yeah, he went to the LSU Florida State, which was huge game. And
he went straight to that after?
Bro, yes, dude.
He did not sleep because he got food poisoning. He was throwing up all morning until he left for his flight. He threw up at the game because he was so sick, but he bought his dad tickets for like his birthday. So he had to go, dude. I felt
with his dad
so
too,
bad
dude.
For him. Yeah.
Damn.
Not even like with the boys.
Hey, listen, dude, Florida State won. Florida State won at least. They upset LSU, so that's good, I guess.
I feel like Krylax is a little slept on, bro. He's kind of like Hamzy, bro. He's a bit of a fucking tank, man.
He's a fucking wild one. That's my roommate in Vegas.
Oh,
That's
You
scary.
guys,
That's really scary.
you guys can stay in there. Okay, don't come out.
Yeah.
All right, just stay in there.
Is there a lock on the outside of the door? Like,
We're
We're gonna let you out at 11 p.m. every night. That's it. Now you get 3 hours out. That's all.
we're naming our room the fish market.
Oh hell no.
what the hell, bro?
Hey girl, you know, I want to come back to my room. It's called the.
What does
fish
that
market,
even
babe.
mean?
Dirty bitches only on the fucking
I
door. That's
think-
what we'll put
I
on
think
there.
you know.
Just across the front of it.
Yeah,
I think you know.
Can I come to the fish market?
Speaking
You guys are
of,
looking at me like you're disappointed right now.
quick little tangent about Krylex being sick on the flight. I don't know if you guys heard, but one night ago or 2 nights ago, there was a flight that was going from
I saw
I
that.
believe Florida
Oh,
to
no.
Barcelona, going cross country.
Oh.
Okay, and 2
Oh.
hours into the flight, some dude started shitting himself. There was like literally massive
Oh.
diarrhea. Literally, there was a video of it after. There was not of him shitting, but like of the plane floor. They said that there's like shit on the floor. The plane, they had to turn that shit back around due to a biohazard issue. They called it a biohazard issue, but but people found out that it was because this dude
Bro,
literally shit himself.
let me
everywhere.
explain the video. So imagine there's a slug, and it's a poop slug. It looks like a poop slug. It looks like a slug made of shit. Literally just started at the back of the plane and slithered its way all the way to the front, bro. It is just an absolute fucking airstrike of shit. Just absolutely all the way down the fucking aisle, bro. It's so bad. And it's just like, yeah. It
Imagine
was,
being on that flight. You're flying across the world.
I'm fighting that guy, bro. We gotta fight. I'm sorry. I don't care if they
Dude,
arrest me. We gotta
2
fight.
hours into it, then they're like, yeah, we're turning
gotta
back
fight,
around,
bro.
going back.
What do you
Atlanta,
think
I
was
think.
going through that guy's mind? Like,
Yeah,
what do you
what's
think
bro
he was
going through?
thinking? Like, he must have been in agony, dude, to shit all
Surely
over
it wasn't
like a plane.
intentional. Surely.
No,
I'm sure it was not
surely not.
intentional.
Here's
I'm
the
sure
thing,
he's so
though.
embarrassed,
Here's the
right?
thing, though. Like, I feel like
Yeah.
if you were at that point to where you know you're about to shoot yourself, I'd say fuck the flight attendants. I'd just get up and gun for it. I just go for it. You know what I mean? You got to go for it. Like, if you feel that coming on, I think maybe he waited it out too long.
Just
Maybe
shit
that was
in
the
your
issue.
fucking seat.
I
Or
think you
that,
probably still
yeah.
have to turn that shit around though if you shit all
That
over
would-
your seat, right?
That'd be worse, though. I
Smell is
feel
gonna
like.
get fucking gross.
Yeah,
Dude,
and
I
then
wonder what the
yeah.
plane smelled like, man.
Oh, there's no way to really get that out.
It's just recycled shit air.
Recycling that
Dude.
air, dude. Oh, and then people are gonna start puking, which makes other people start puking. Dude.
Oh my god, bro. It's a nightmare
Puke
situation,
effect.
bro.
Can you imagine that guy's life right now? He's like, I just caused all these 300-400 other people on this plane to have the worst
Dude.
day of their fucking life, man.
Imagine you're in first class too, and you're just like, "Are you fucking serious?" Imagine you're one of the people in first class. You'd be so fucking mad if you bought first class and that happened on your plane. That would be the worst ever, bro. You just look back at the shit slugs coming towards you, bro.
Imagine you walk off the plane, dude. The
Well,
shit
dude, if it
slug,
was
and
on the
everyone's looking at you like,
ground-
we know it's you.
That means it must have been coming through his pant leg, dude. So imagine he's
Yeah.
probably power walking down the aisle.
Yeah, exactly. Just
And
an
it was just-
airstrike, bro. Just a fucking
We've all
airstrike.
been there, dude. We've all been there for real.
We've all
100%.
had bad days, but I feel I've made my way to the toilet. I've made fucking messes in the bathroom,
Yeah.
but never like on the way there. I didn't leave a fucking snail trail of shit.
Yeah, I'm confident in holding my bowels, but you know, maybe there's that one day where it happens. You know, maybe you just had, I don't know, maybe it was just.
Do you guys have any
supernatural.
funny like shitting your pants stories? Because I have a decently funny one from when I was like a little kid. I was hanging out with my grandpa on the back deck, and I don't know why. I was pretty young and I had to poop really bad, so I just shit. Well, I was standing up on the back porch, and like a full log just dropped down my pants and onto the porch. And like my grandpa just looked at it and then looked at me and he's like, "Let's go inside." And I was like, "Okay." That's the whole story. I was like 6, I think.
Well, we talked
Somewhere
about
around
shit
there.
stories before.
16.
We
A little
definitely
too
have
old
talked
for
about
that.
before. Yeah, we
Is
haven't
that
heard
a
that
little
one
too
though.
old for that?
Yeah.
I don't know
Little
why
on the
I
old side.
did it.
It's a bit old for that.
Like,
You
at
think
that point, you're
so?
just like, if you have no idea, you just do it because you're doing it. I don't know. It's like I understand the mindset.
Do you
'cause
think
when
that's
you're a
where
kid,
your
you're just like-
impulsive personality started? Was at that point where you just were like, I'm just gonna shit myself? You think that was where it started?
I think that's where my rectal obsession started. You know what I mean? Like big butthole guy, probably stemming from that day.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I know we talked about shit stories a long, long time ago, but I think it's a good idea for us to rehash. It's been like a solid, I'd say at least
Yeah,
a year
it's-
since we talked.
The last time
We
we
should
talked
retouch
about it a
this
lot
every
was
few months,
the,
you guys.
Yeah.
Really
Round
just.
our-
That
sweet.
was a long time ago. I was
think
thinking about that.
it was
'cause we have talked
Eevescape.
about
The
this, but-
Eevescape when Eevescape came on our podcast, that was my favorite
Yeah.
shit story, where his friend shit the house or whatever, or he shit the house.
I thought
Like,
he
he
shit
would-
the house.
Yeah,
I
he
think,
shit the house. Yeah.
He shit the house.
He said
Where
that shit was on
basically,
the
if you haven't heard the
walls,
story,
dude.
he got drunk. Essentially, he got drunk, woke up the next day, and like his shit was just all across the house, walls, ground, just everywhere, windows, like, and he just didn't know what happened, which is one of the most insane shit stories I've ever fucking heard.
And if you guys haven't heard the entire cast, that's probably one of our fucking funniest casts. Go check out I think that was our very first cast with Eevescape and Hootie on
Mhm.
Based After Dark Season 1. If you guys want to turn back the
Cool.
clocks.
Yeah, bro. Thanks for the mofo jump scare.
Never mind. Don't watch the episode.
Don't watch
watch it.
that. Delete it. Delete it. Delete it.
I just remembered we were all wearing robes on that episode too.
Oh no! Oh,
Yeah, you know what? Never mind. Do not watch that episode. Call it
Delete it now! Oh god.
Nightmare. All right, let's look at the topics here. Ignoble, you put in here the other day,
Whoa.
best racial mix. Best racial. What do you mean by that? What does that mean?
Asian.
You put
What do you mean by that?
You put a topic. What does
It's
that mean?
Asian.
I was gonna say that for the
100%.
Patreon cast, but fuck it. You know, we'll go a little darker today. Not darker, really. You know what I mean.
What does that mean?
What do you mean
What
by
do you mean?
darker?
What do you mean by that?
How'd
you say that?
Okay, because like when
What's
you
bro
mix things
saying?
together, they say like the sum of the parts is greater than the whole, some shit like that, right? We had a kid, way back when I was in school. There was a kid who was half black, half Chinese, and he was like the best of both. He was like 6'2", fucking chiseled jaw, handsome dude, fucking 12-pack, 8-pack. I don't even know what the fuck is going on there. Incredible athlete, but also incredible scholar. And I was thinking and looking around because that day I had met a Wasian, a person who's like half white, half Asian, who seemed like a regular, normal kind of guy. And I was thinking, like, what happens when you mix and interbreed things? Like, what's the best mix of things? And that got me thinking,
You Hitler,
half
bro?
black.
Yeah, this sounds a little like eugenics. This is.
I'm just saying.
Here,
I
here's the
had
thing.
the
You
thought-
said base.
What
You
do you
said
mean- what do
best.
you mean
You
best?
said best racial mix. Best for what exactly? You're talking about? Like
Yeah.
taking over another country, or like what? Like what's going on here?
I think Ignoble is talking about to stimulate his penis. I think that's.
Yeah,
I
that's
think
what I'm
that's
going
what he's
for,
getting at.
That's
Okay,
what I was
alright.
saying.
Thanks for
Best racial
clarifying.
mix, though, I would say, in terms of sexing people, probably half white, half Asian people. Asian. I think
Wasians,
I've seen.
yeah.
So you're
Got my
saying it's
vote.
just attractiveness?
It's just attractiveness.
Okay.
nothing else. But like, I brought up the
Do
story.
you think
of
it
the other guy
changes for men
because-
and women, or you think it's just specific to both?
It probably does, right?
Because I said for
changes,
a
I'd
man, I think the most like attractive man is, and it's like there's a lot of memes about it too. Is like the light skinned guy with the blue eyes and he's got like the nice hair. That guy is undefeated, bro. He's winning in all everything.
I think the most attractive is like a hyper masculine Arab man.
Well,
someone
I
with,
was
like, the
gonna
really
say,
chiseled
well,
jaw.
Dude,
like,
you guys are
good
talking
5
about
o'clock
the men you
shadow.
think is more
they always
attractive.
have
That's
great
kind
hair
of gay.
too. The hair is
I was
always
gonna
really
say,
good.
have you ever met a half Arab, half white girl?
No,
half
I don't-
Lebanese,
I don't
half
think so,
American?
actually.
I had a short fling with a Lebanese woman in college, and she drove a Maserati, and she took care of me well for like a year.
Fuck.
Jesus,
You just named like half my ex-girlfriends.
bro.
This would be good. This would be a good ex-girlfriend. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I told you I love exes.
Well, she
man.
told
They're
me, so
amazing.
I like this girl. I did like her, but she would not date me because she said, my family will disown me if I date you. If I brought
It's
you
true, yeah.
around, they would disown me. And I was like, that's fair. That's all
Yeah, they
right.
make a big deal out of that shit.
Yeah.
Call her mom a female and she just get all pissed. I already
That would
see
be
it.
bad. They'd kill me. I don't think they get mad. They could just kill me, probably.
You know what's really interesting? Like, just ethnically ambiguous people. Like, they look. It's just something about them is intriguing, and you're just like, and that is attractive. Like the mystery of it. You're like, I don't know what you are, and that's kind of hot. Like, that's.
No,
I'm
no,
Terry.
I get
Terry.
that
Listen, bro.
100%.
Maybe you can ask that, but I'm not asking that. Okay. The white guy from the south is not asking people that. Not me.
It
It's
sounds
not
different
me.
coming from
Best
him, man.
racial mix.
Yeah, I'm not saying shit like that. Nope. Staying away.
Can you imagine if
not
Seth
me.
came on the podcast
No.
tonight and was like, so what's your best racial mix?
That's why I'm glad you're here, bro.
What y'all
Me?
think?
Oh my
Not me.
God.
Not me,
I
boss.
really was hoping that Ignoble was just going to tell that story and tell his favorite racial mix, and then we all were just going to say, good for you, and then move on. Like, that's where I wanted that conversation to go. I knew you just
on my
wanted to
side,
share,
okay? Thank you.
Ignoble. Just share, get it out.
I don't know. That was it. I didn't have anything crazy. Because I met some ethnically ambiguous looking dudes the other day. He's actually the guy I met who's at a party. He was actually a model. He had like beautiful curly hair, light eyes, and I was just like, it turned out he was like half Indian, a quarter German, and then like I don't even remember what the other quarter was, and I was just like, you're a handsome motherfucker, you know, just like looking at him, I don't know what you are, I don't know how that happened, but it's just so beautiful to see those things come together and make him. That's it. I'm just appreciating it. That's what I'm doing.
That's fair. I think this segues good into the Starfield pronouns. We want to talk about that, Zoe.
Is that a good segue?
It's a perfect segue. I love
Might
it.
as well.
Good segue.
I'm gonna stop digging myself in a hole here. You know,
I think
trying to get you out,
speaking of, you know, our favorite racial mixes, let's talk about the opposite, which is being woke. So if you guys don't know, Starfield came out today, which is the new Bethesda game. Hasn't been a Bethesda game in a very long time. And in the character creation screen, after you know, make your character, which by the way is very in depth, there's like so much shit to choose. It's fucking insane. At the end, you put in your name and then you can choose pronouns, because you can make your character look pretty like gender fluid, gender ambiguous. So it's like you can be a he, him, you can be a she, her, or you can be a they, them. And
How many do they have on there? Do you know exactly how many pronouns they have, or is it just that?
It's just those three. There's no
okay.
like neo pronouns.
I figured with how
To
mad
be
that
fair-
guy was, there would be a lot more than that. I figured there's gonna be like
there's
30 or
only-
40 or some
There's
shit.
only
You also
one
don't even have to
clip.
adjust it. You don't have to adjust it at all. Like you can just leave it as it is.
Yeah.
like, why?
There's
why
only
is
there's
this
only
an
one
issue? Like, why
clip
are
of
people
a
mad?
guy being mad. There's only one guy.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm
No,
saying.
no,
I
no,
was
no,
like,
no, no.
guy
That's
that
not
I've
true.
seen.
There was
Yeah.
another girl on Twitter that made this really long post about it. And, like,
Oh,
there's
no.
been a lot, actually. There's just been a lot of people on Twitter being like, why is this wokeness in our game? They're ruining our games with wokeness. And yeah, something.
You know what I wish though?
Jamie just told us that he made a character that was feminine looking with a 7-inch cock, and you telling me these people are complaining about fucking
That is true.
wokeness
Yeah.
Saintis, can you
pronouns?
You
time
can
him
do
with that
that.
again? Can you tell that again? That was pretty funny. What'd you do that on again? You said Baldur's Gate?
Yeah, Baldur's Gate 3 has a very like immense character creation screen, and like I made a gnome female bard, and I gave her like platinum purple hair and like some makeup, and then it came down like I could pick her genitalia, and I was like, oh, I'm giving her a horse cock. I picked the biggest cock for her. Like, why
Can you
wouldn't I
choose
do
do?
the
that?
size of the meat? Is like the
There-
meat size?
There's
the choice?
two options. I think there's three options. There's like a small.
Whoa.
there's like one that's like looks average, and then another one that looks bigger than average, and then there's uncircumcised.
Man, I wish life was a video game.
Wait, so
Why is
the
that
average is
separate?
circumcised? I feel like most people are uncircumcised in the world.
I'm not an expert on dick length, but like there's like a short option, a long option, and then like an uncircumcised option.
Why couldn't we pick that at birth? That's fucking bullshit.
Technically, you can.
Look, boys, I got enough.
You don't get to
foreskin for
choose
all
your
of us.
settings,
You guys
man.
wanna-
They're just chosen
you
for
wanna
you.
join me?
Fuck.
Yeah, Ignoble
got
does have a
plenty
lot
room.
of foreskin. He's got a bunch.
Yeah, who's uncircumcised
Thanks for
here?
sharing.
Just you, Ignoble?
I did not get the
I got my.
Yeah,
I
I'm
got my ring cut.
circumcised. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not.
I did it myself.
You got the sea cucumber, as I like to call it.
Look,
Cucumba.
there's
You
plenty
got
of
some
room in
maintenance
here.
too. Do you actually like pull the skin back? And like, what's the maintenance like on that bad boy?
You just pull it back and wash it in the shower. Like, I don't. That's it. That's
That's all.
When you pull it back
Wait,
and it
you
sees the
wash your
light, does it like
dick?
hiss at you?
He has to like pull the skin back because there's some build up there possibly.
there's like. No, I mean, usually there's not, but like maybe if you don't shower,
sure
for,
about
like,
that?
2 weeks. Yeah, like there's a thing called dick
You're an Iron Man
cheese.
on RuneScape, okay? So that's why I'm asking these questions. You know?
He's a maxed Iron Man too.
Max
Oh,
Iron Man on
God.
RuneScape.
Like there's stories of dudes who are uncircumcised who do not clean the inner part of the penis, and there's something called dick cheese, more colloquially known as, or it is also medically called smegma. But literally,
Is that the
there's
medical
a buildup of
He's a doctor, let him
oils
talk.
and
I thought
all
that
that
was
shit.
like
There's
a-
sometimes even dried cum. I don't even fucking know how people go.
Dried cum in your fucking foreskin. That sounds awful.
It's disgusting and it
We all
can
been
smell
there.
really
Receptacle,
bad.
You know.
But if you're a normal person, a regular uncircumcised person, you just pull the skin back, do a quick little rub, wash everything off. put
Is it
back,
like is
everything's
there
fine.
strong retention on that? Like when you pull it back, is it taxing to your hand to keep it pulled back, or is it just does it come back easy?
Does it hurt? Like
Yeah, like what's
Wait,
what's the
have you
rebound like?
never interacted
like
with an
spring-loaded?
uncircumcised penis? I just realized that that's probably a thing, right?
No, I've never interacted.
Yeah,
for
no.
us.
I've just seen them and I'm
Wow.
like, that's different. Yeah, that doesn't
I
look like
know
mine.
what you all don't. I feel
Yeah,
so.
no.
Yeah.
The only time
probably
we
You
ever
kinda-
see
yeah,
it,
you
feel
have the
wise
knowledge.
right
I mean,
now.
You
as
have
a
the
guy,
knowledge.
as a guy, the only time you'd ever see one is like what, like football locker room, something.
And that's the
along
thing is
lines?
when it's not hard, it looks even crazier because it's like you can't even see the dickhead. So it's like what?
Yeah.
Whoa, you're like whoa, that's
Yeah,
that's
that's
a lot
the crazy
different.
thing.
like
Way
the
not hard,
Leviathan.
There's a lot. There's like a turtleneck just like all the way up.
Can't
It's
really
like,
see the eyes, dude. You know, it's like a hooded darkness. Like what's
Yeah.
going on under there?
Well, it was like
If
it was
you
so like
have-
it was a different thing because like and we've all played Xbox Live. My first Xbox Live name was Elephant Trunk, and it still is Elephant Trunk. And that was made. Then my friend Christian, in middle school, he had an uncircumcised penis, and we all saw it like during football or something, and we were all like, "Holy fuck!" So I changed my name to Elephant Trunk on Xbox as a
Meanest
joke.
thing I've ever heard.
As a joke at him. I just never changed it because it's actually a decent name. Just Elephant. It was just Elephant Trunk. That's my name.
And
it
now
still
here
is.
you are. Wishing
Hey,
you
add me
had
on
your
Xbox
foreskin back,
Live.
okay?
I don't play anymore. But
Apparently, keeping your foreskin is good for one, like apparently hygienic purposes, but also, like there's more pleasure, there's more nerve endings and stuff in your foreskin. So if you get that shit chopped off, like you don't have the same pleasure.
Yeah.
Like,
I knew that. That's a bonus for you. That's a W. You have a little maintenance, but you get more pleasure. So really, you're winning in the end.
I
If
think
you
it's
have
That explains
too
a lot.
much foreskin, if there's too much in the way, does that inhibit your pee? Do you gotta like pull it back to pee a little bit?
you do. I mean, yeah, it's there's a lot. Yes, you do have to pull it.
Okay,
back.
here's
Different
what I
amount.
want to know. What's
Yeah,
it
you're
like when you like? You ever like take Adderall or like maybe do a little bit?
Oh
too
my!
much
The
drugs
stem
or
dick must go
something?
crazy, bro.
And-
It probably looks like a
and-
different. It looks like a. Bro, you ever seen
Damn.
a fucking? You ever seen an alligator snapping turtle with its head's like in? It's gotta look like that, bro. It's
I
just-
know you've experienced that.
Wait,
Ignoble.
I
know
don't
Ignoble's
understand
seen
what you guys
that,
are
bro.
talking about. I need someone to explain it to me.
Okay. So when you take
dick.
Adderall is probably the most
Stem dick.
like
That's
easy,
the insane
to
stem
relate
dick
to.
off Adderall.
There's like another handful of things you can take that might have the same effect, but your dick
Dude,
will
pre-workout.
literally
If you do pre-workout and then go to the
vasoconstrictor.
gym, yeah. If you like do a bunch of
be-
pre-workout
a
and go
little
to the
bit.
gym,
Yeah, I don't know, man. For someone who does a bunch of drugs, it's like doesn't seem like anything to me when I do pre-workout. But when you do these things, you will sometimes feel like it just like you go to the bathroom and it's like, oh, time to pee, and then you look down and you're like, where's my dick?
It's almost like an anti-boner because it'll shrink
Yeah.
so much that it kind
Mhm.
of gets firm again. You know what I mean?
It's like
Yes,
giga
it's like
retracted.
compact.
It's like,
It's like compact. Yeah, and it's
Yeah.
real fucking tiny.
It's
I
like,
know
like
a lot of
very
that is
small.
like-
It's like Thurgo.
yeah.
You know, it's like a
Well, a
just
lot of that's like
short-
dehydration. A lot of it's dehydration as well. Because like that's why I say like the gym. I've definitely had it happen to the gym where like I just do an insane amount of pre-work, especially back when I was taking like the insane pre-workouts. Nothing like I take now. Where I go to the gym, work out for like 2.5 hours, lose a fucking gallon of water sweating, and then I go to pee and like like you said, you're like, where's my penis? It's like it's
Yeah.
gone. So
Guys, I need to interrupt
shrinks.
really quick. It's actually really important.
Mm.
Nine Rain is currently logged into RuneScape.
This son of a bitch.
what?
I just
He
had
is,
to tell
he
you guys
is logged
that.
into RuneScape.
I
Can we
just
all
had to
message
tell you
him?
all
Let's
that.
all message him and say you having fun with your friend. Should we all say that?
I'm gonna.
You
I
ready?
just called him. I called him a coward.
You
hey,
having
how's your Australian friend right now?
coward?
You guys playing RuneScape
Unreal.
together?
Everybody send him a coward. I just said coward.
Fucked up, man.
In broad
Okay,
daylight
sorry.
too.
Continue. Foreskin talk. I literally gasped. That took my breath away.
No, that's
I
that's
mean,
fair.
Nine
Popper's
Rain's
live.
there, the,
Nine
the
Rain's playing
stem dick.
RuneScape. What
You
is
could at least turn
going
his
on right
private off, yeah.
now? Yeah.
Fucked.
Ridiculous.
okay.
Come to add
Nine
me.
Rain?
What the fuck?
Uh,
I just got a message saying Nine Rain's already on your friends list. What the fuck,
this has
dude?
been good though, you know. I feel like the most. I would
Why
say,
did we talk
I would
about
say most of the American viewers of the podcast are probably circumcised. I think most people in the United States are.
in America,
Mhm.
especially
not
the
outside
last
of
couple
America. Out-
decades. Like,
yeah.
outside of America, it's uncommon. Outside of there's some religion.
for Israel.
There's a religious circumcision.
Yeah.
I know Muslim people have that as well.
Hell
That's like the
yeah.
primary thing. It's like, and it's like weird because theirs is not done at birth, and I didn't know this for the longest time. They don't get the tips or the dicks chopped off at birth. They literally are like a
Ooh.
certain age.
Oh,
and they
Oh,
go
that
in
sounds.
and,
That's
like-
bad. That's bad.
What's
That
the
sounds
age?
worse.
I don't know exactly what the age is, but it's like older, and they
I think
feel
for Muslim,
pain.
you get it chopped off at birth.
Yeah.
Oh really?
Anything past like.
I mean, I did, but
24
I'm also
hours
Americanized, so
build
maybe I don't
that.
know.
I'll look it up and I'll get back to you guys on this. But I remember there was like literally there's like a not ritual or some shit like that where they
Mm.
It's kind of
Process
like
ceremony.
Like
Yeah.
a coming of age bar
That's
mitzvah
what I
type
understood.
deal.
Is a lot of it is like just religious and just kind of standard that they ask or whatever in America. But I know like all of Europe is mostly uncircumcised. Like most
Yeah, so
people.
I'm reading-
I mean,
European.
most of the people, it's not your choice. Like 99.9% of people, it's like not your choice. It's like what
Yeah.
was given to you.
Mm.
Like, can
But
you
you know
imagine
whose
being
choice it
like an
is?
adult and being like, oh, I think I want to go get circumcised now? What if, is there a way to like
Oh,
like, do you
no.
think they could like
Yeah,
you cannot
stretch it a
uncircumcise.
bunch.
like, what if I'm
Until it
like,
grows back.
dude, I don't want to be circumcised anymore.
I need
Can
some
you
extra
just-
girth. Throw that shit back on, bro.
It's a little bright, dude.
There
Put
was
my hood
literally
back on.
there was a story on Reddit like a month ago
You're right.
where this guy had this long-term girlfriend of a couple years who thought uncircumcised penises were gross, and he was uncircumcised. So she made him go get a circumcision, and then at the age of like 21, 22,
Oh
like
God.
old,
My cock
and
hurts.
then broke up with him like a month later. So this dude's sitting there with a dick that doesn't feel anything except pain.
Bro,
Like-
I would have found a way into her house and threw my old dick skin at her. 100%.
Like,
you have to.
God damn, bro.
Dude,
Are
So
you
yeah,
happy
that's like the
now?
worst thing. That's the worst
crazy.
thing I've ever heard.
I mean, there are a bunch of women who just say like, "Oh, that looks like an ugly penis," but like, you know,
I mean, at the end of the day, a
body's a
penis is
body,
ugly. Whether it's circumcised or uncircumcised,
Hey,
it's like
bro.
an ugly.
Say,
It's
right?
pretty ugly.
if she
Like,
is seeing your penis, that's a fucking W in my
Oh,
opinion. dude.
true.
41.
That's true.
41.
That's pretty true.
You know?
Yeah.
with
Oh,
consent.
true.
You see
Unless you're
Yeah.
people.
we're
yeah,
not
yeah.
talking about bathrobe bandits. Nothing like that, dude. You know what I mean?
That is not a W.
Band-Aids.
That's not okay.
That's not a W, yeah.
Yeah.
If you guys are planning on having kids at all, do you plan on circumcising your male children?
I don't think so.
That's a good question. I don't know.
I feel like circumcision is kind of like going out of style a little bit.
It's fading a
Yeah.
little bit because when you think about it fundamentally, it's pretty fucking
It's
weird.
crazy,
Like,
yeah.
why did we ever start
Yeah.
doing that?
Yeah.
Why
Why
did
did
we
we think
ever
it was a
start
good
doing
idea to
that?
snip the tips of our dicks off? Like, what was, you know?
Well,
the reason
because
why?
we didn't have soap,
It's really. It's
but now we
yeah.
have soap.
You're also, I was-
Maybe that is
You're
why.
also not
you know?
supposed
That is
to
why,
use
yeah.
soap
Oh.
in your dick because
Yeah, I
Well,
was
just
gonna
in
say, like,
general,
that's another
like,
one of like the
dries you out. So
copium.
they
One of the
tell you to
copium
just
reasons,
wash with
like,
just hot water.
Yeah.
or warm water.
Yeah.
like
But like when we
religious
didn't have
and
access
then,
to like hygiene and things like that, you know,
Yeah.
the way
Yeah,
we do
there's a
now.
lot of- there's a
Smegma
lot
was
of
very
religious ties.
common.
to cleanliness. So that
Yeah.
does
Yeah.
make sense.
because it's like as far as I know about it, it's like religious or that's the copium is like it's for hygiene purposes or whatever.
I
I
think
don't
as
even know
long
how
as
true that
people are
is.
taught correctly, proper hygiene, like clean their dicks. Because I'm sure there
Yeah.
are people out there who don't clean their dicks. But if
If
teach
you're a
them
father,
proper
you know,
hygiene-
teach your fucking kid to clean their ass and their dick properly. Like that's on you. Like you're a shitty parent. Like that's.
I
I
mean,
mean,
aren't some guys
True.
like so scared of being labeled like gay that they're like, oh, I don't wash my ass because that's that's gay. I don't want to.
bro, I'm deep in that motherfucker, bro. 2 fingers at
I've-
least.
I've heard that.
do you mean
I've
by
never
that?
met anyone though that you know exactly what he means
Bro,
by that.
I'm
dude.
the same kid. I'm the same kid who put a toothbrush in my ass, bro. I'm not scared to get around, get dirty down there. Okay,
Dude,
All
that's
right.
actually a good idea. You know, little toothpaste, fucking brush
Oh no,
that
not
shit
that
up.
end. Not that end, bro. Not that
Oh,
end.
okay.
Not
Sorry.
that end. Not that.
Okay, yeah, my bad.
The
Oh.
bristles in your asshole? Oh my god, that would be.
Oh,
yeah,
You
that'd
just
be-
get soft. Don't get the hard ones.
Guys, I have a really good idea. And this is like specifically for Tasty. I've been thinking recently about like patents that I would like to make, because how nice would it be to just like make a patent and make bank off of it?
Mhm.
Tasty, tell me that this isn't your demographic. A bidet for babies.
Why do you think babies are my demographic?
No, I'm just saying, like, if you ever have a kid and you have like a little training potty, a little.
What the hell, man?
I just mean because you're
knew that you were
bougie and
trying
you
to
like
join that 200 mil
bidets.
skiller clan. I fucking knew it, bro.
That's not what I meant, you
You belong in
guys.
there.
Let's go.
I'm just saying, wouldn't like rich bougie people like a little like potty training thing with a bidet in it?
If they're truly rich and bougie, the nanny would be cleaning the child.
I guess that's true.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's
Yeah.
very true.
That's why I had to ask you. You know.
Mm.
Sorry.
I would like to make a bidet company, though. What about like a butthole loofah?
I'd buy that. Yeah.
Yeah.
A loofah? That would.
Yeah,
I don't know.
it's
I feel
like a
that's just too much
stick.
going on.
It's kind of like a dildo of sorts.
I
but
feel
it's
like- yeah, I feel like
some
if you
sort of
could
cleaning
make it-
solution.
I feel like if you could get like some type of solution on it, and like once it goes in, it kind of like opens up a little bit so you can, you know, get up
Yeah.
in there. I feel like that could be good. And maybe
Have you
maybe
guys
if
seen
it,
the,
if
like,
it tickles
straw
the prostate a little
cleaners?
bit too, that could be nice. You know, it could be a little wake up in the morning. Like that could be good.
What'd you say?
Yeah,
Is that what you
yeah.
bra cleaners?
No, straw cleaners. Like they make cleaners.
Oh.
They make these things
Yeah.
when you get like reusable straws that are basically like a pipe cleaner With
I
like
do
a
that for the
long
barrels of
stick
my
on it.
gun.
Right on, brother.
It's the same
Just
thing.
use that for your asshole. That'll be fine.
Oh my god, that would be terrible. Be worse than a
Shoving
toothbrush.
metal rod up your ass? No, that sounds great.
I use that for my
Yeah.
urethra. It works pretty well.
Yeah.
Ah!
The sounding, we talked about
Bro.
that. Yeah.
Fuck
I don't think Zoe was here that night. We went off on the sounding. Well, that was last
we talked a lot
podcast.
about sounding,
Literally, Hootie
yeah.
was on here saying he's gonna knock out a hippo with one punch. Somebody came to my stream the other day and said, "Why does Hootie think he can knock out all these animals?" I was like, "Cause he's fucking, because he's
He's
Hootie, bro."
Australian, bro.
He's Australian.
Those
to be
people
fair.
are like, they're different. They,
That's
you,
who's hanging
you
out with
know what they
Nine
have
right
to live
now.
with.
Actually,
You know,
it's
they
his
have
friend.
to live around all that whack shit. Like, we are sheltered human beings. Like, if I see a snake, I'm like, you know, if Hootie sees a snake, he's like, oh shit, look, that's dinner. You know?
That's true. That's a good point. Dude. Australians
Speaking
are
of
built
animals, I had a terrible deep dive on YouTube actually last night. It was not good. It was African bullfrogs getting fed. African bullfrog feedings are fucking terrifying. There are people feeding
Why?
them all
So
kinds of animals
cute.
different. Was that
What?
terrifying?
because they're feeding them like hamsters and shit, like alive.
Oh.
Like
Oh, man.
it's
Okay.
yeah, and it
Ooh.
is, and it's just on YouTube, and it's not like it's just there with like hundreds of thousands of views, and I was like, what the fuck is this? And like it is cruel. Like it was, I watched like a video, and I was like, I have to get out of this. This is not good.
That's the jungle, baby. Jungle's cool. You know?
And I just scrolled through the channel, and it's just like hundreds of videos of like this guy has all these different. They're called either like there's a Pac-Man frog, and then there's the African bullfrog, and just feeding them all types of animals. And it was
We
like
used to
it
feed.
was
In college, I had a scorpion, and my roommate had a tarantula. I don't know. We might have talked about this on the
Ooh.
cast. I can't remember.
I don't
but
think so.
we used to feed them crickets, and it was always really funny to.
well, that's okay.
fucked
Fuck
up.
crickets.
Kind of fucked
No.
up looking back on it, but we
feed-
did feed
Fuck
it-
them
we
crickets,
did-
bro.
We did feed the tarantula a mouse at one point. Pretty graphic.
Oof.
Ooh.
That's what I was
How
saying. Is
big
like
was the
I watched.
tarantula,
So
dude?
I watched this frog, the African bullfrog. Like they
Dude,
put.
She was
they
a
had-
unit.
There was one video. They had the African bullfrog in the middle, and they just threw 20 hamsters in there, and the hamsters just going around, and he's just like sitting there, like he's fat as shit. It's just this big fat fucking frog. They're huge. They're massive, and he just fucking grabs one. And it's just holding it. It's just screaming and like fucking flailing for its life. And then he just slurps it in, and just its little head is hanging out with the eyeballs like out. I'm like, bro, I can't watch this, dude. Like this is. It was, dude. I was like, how is this on YouTube? I was like, this is fucking crazy. Like I was
Wildlife
like,
is crazy, man.
bro. Yeah, nature is fucking. That doesn't. I'm sure that happens in
Yeah.
nature with other animals, but not a cute hamster like that. I was like, what the
Dude,
fuck, bro? This is fucked.
I got a video on TikTok the other day, kind of like similar nature type vibes. It was a lion that was eating a baby gazelle. You know, it was just like fucking, or baby deer, whatever it was. Just just literally just chewing on it while it was still fucking alive, like going from the backside in. Like it took a break and was like, it literally just like let go and was like, all right, go run off. But the thing is, the lion broke that deer's or gazelle's legs. Or so it was just like you could see it hobbling about on foot like this, just trying to get away. And the lion's just like chilling there, like, I'm taking a little break between my meal. I'll be up in 15 minutes. It was terrifying. It's like crazy thing about that kind of shit's going on out there, and I'm just like,
Yeah.
I'd rather watch
I just,
sounding videos.
I feel like that's the thing is like I felt really like that would be hard to watch. Like I don't want to watch that either. But the fucking frog thing, it's because like there's a fucking person doing that is what was getting to me. That's why I felt so wrong and bad. I was like, there's a fucking
Yeah.
person who's making this shit and making money off of it too, probably with like ad revenue off YouTube, and it's just okay. I was just like, this
Feels
is
a little illegal.
yeah, that's how it felt. Yeah, it didn't feel right. I did yeah,
cruel.
yeah.
Yeah, animals, man. Wildlife. Crazy.
I will
We,
say, dude, the
Wild.
most cruel thing that goes on in nature is the Komodo dragon eating things. That is the most terrifying and worst
Oh,
way
yeah.
to die if you're an animal, because they always eat their prey alive, and that is just that's another deep dive. But yeah, sorry.
Yeah. We tried to make them fight at one point, the tarantula and scorpion.
Oh, dude, I've definitely watched videos of just like random shit.
They
fighting
didn't-
scorpion.
They
Versus
they
this.
didn't it was one of the craziest things. And like
Did they
okay,
fight?
this was pretty stupid. Like we shouldn't have like tried it. It's kind of fucked up looking back on it.
Bro, you beat your dog too. You beat your dog. Okay, you're racking up some allegations
Dude,
here.
I didn't beat my dog, man. It's the news post, bro. It's not like it's like a symbolic thing. It's not like actually inflicting pain. But it was okay. This was kind of fucked up. So it was the we had a party for the Kentucky Derby. And you know, Kentucky Derby, everyone's like big on like betting on horses. So everyone was like betting on all sorts of things. Everyone was like really in the spirit of betting. And they were like, Amzy, Eric, what if we had your scorpion and tarantula fight, and we'll all throw money on it and bet? And I was like, I don't know if I really, because like, dude, between me, like, I was not confident in Mika. Like, I knew she was gonna get destroyed by Cecilia because Cecilia was a fucking maniac. And so I was like, okay, fuck it, let's do it.
What?
And like, everyone's betting on the tarantula, like rightfully so. And I'm sitting there, I'm like,
Wait, people are betting on the tarantula over a scorpion? A
Oh
scorpion's
yeah,
got a
yeah.
hard
No,
out.
I bet on the
everyone,
tarantula.
dude.
I've been on the
Cecilia-
scorpion.
Bro, she was a fucking unit. That's the thing, though. Like, she was like, there
Size.
was a big size differential.
Oh, okay.
Like,
It wasn't a big
like-
scorpion. It was
like,
a smaller
dude,
one.
she was the big time favorite, and dude, this is
so
what made
bad.
me realize, like, maybe like they're not about that life. It's like we put them in the cage together, and I'm literally sitting there. I'm like, oh my god, this is the end of my. And the tarantula walks on top of the scorpion, like she's literally on top of her, and like that's how they attack. You know, they get on top, and then they like shoot from their body. And they stood there for like 2 seconds, and then they both just like walked away, and they just like lived in the cave, like they just like didn't fuck with it, like they had no
So they were
interest
friends.
in. Yeah. Oh well, they must have known. They must have recognized each other from like the apartment.
Yeah,
And they were like,
probably that, or they just
"Aw."
like realize that they're both predators, and I don't think they'd eat each other unless they're like starving. Unless they're like starving, they
Oh,
wouldn't
it was
probably go after
wild.
each
Yeah,
other.
they had no interest in fighting, and everyone else was upset. I was like, dude, thank God, because I knew Mika was gonna get destroyed. She was not ready for that. She was a lover, man. She was a big time lover.
That
Like, she
that
had
makes
no-
sense. I mean, it
She
makes
ended up getting
sense.
killed. My girlfriend at the time killed her.
What?
Really
Bro, what is
yeah,
with your
yeah.
ex-girlfriends?
Amzy.
What the hell? Who are you dating, bro?
Dude, yeah. So what happened was we were watching a movie in my bed one night, and like I had like a weird layout.
Wait,
of my
can I stop
room,
you?
like-
What kind of tarantula did you have? Because there was a brief period where
Yeah,
I almost
scorpion.
bought a tarantula. What kind of did you have? Was it a rose
I
hair
don't know.
tarantula or was it a Mexican
I don't know what
tarantula? Those
kinda-
are like their
I don't
most
know.
common.
I don't know what kind of.
What did it look like? Was it just like brown or
It was
was
like brown and hairy.
Yeah, it's probably the rose hair. That's like the most common, and they're very big too. Go ahead,
Yeah,
sorry.
she was a unit, but mine was the scorpion. But we were watching a movie one night, and her cage was like right, kind of blocking our view of the TV. Like we're in bed watching TV, watching a movie, and like the cage is in the way. So she gets up and she's like, I can't see, I'm gonna go. And she takes the cage. She's like, I'm gonna put this back up in the morning. And she puts the cage down on the floor. And then we like proceed to watch movie, pass out, whatever. And we woke up the next morning and she had put the cage like directly under the AC. So we wake up the next morning and Mika's just dead, shriveled, and dried and dead.
So it wasn't on purpose. She didn't maliciously kill your
No,
pet.
no, she didn't
Okay,
like
okay,
kill it,
okay,
like, kill it.
okay.
Like it was an accident, but
Sounded
it was
malicious
like,
when you said it at first.
Especially with your history of yeah, that's I could see it happening. It would be crazy
my history of what?
with women.
Listen, Hamzy, I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos recently, and something that, happens when YouTubers or people do bad, like something happens to them in their career, right? And people realize they're not the good guy they thought they were. And in these YouTube videos, they'll always be like, oh, we should have seen it sooner. There was so much evidence earlier. If only we had noticed the signs. And I just know you're going to do something. You're going to go to fucking prison for something. And people are going to come back to these podcasts and they're going to clip you saying that you abuse these animals. And it's going to come back to bite you.
What do you
I just
think
know
I'm
it.
gonna do? Like what?
I don't know.
Like,
It's not
what
going to be on
would I-
purpose, but you could kill someone on accident.
It's
easily.
either that
It's
or
an
they're gonna come
accident.
back.
That
They're
doesn't
gonna
make
come
me a
back
bad
after you
person.
died, and they're gonna give us permission after we do your ashes, like we discussed before. It's definitely one
Yeah,
of the two,
start
I
the
think.
ashes.
Yeah, to do the. Let's see, Papa say when we go to your parents, we're like, "Hey, we need a gram." That was so funny.
It's not like it
Graham
was on
Hamsey, bro.
purpose.
We've got a solid list of topics to go through. I completely forgot about it. We went deep diving into circumcision and Hamzy beating and murdering animals.
Yeah. Do you want to say anything
Yeah.
else about the pronouns? I don't know. We kind of like got
Oh,
we got
yeah,
way.
kinda glazed
Yeah.
past it.
Yeah, we got way
It's
off-
okay.
It's okay.
It's
We
all
said
right.
everything that needed to be said. It naturally led to the other conversations.
People
Yeah,
are
yeah.
That's where it was
stupid.
going to
Yeah.
go, you know?
Yeah, people are mad about everything. Standard.
I read a question from Mr. Coach Teacher. Shout out. Very supportive individual. His first question is, you get in an accident and become a quadriplegic that requires full-time assistance. You have to pick someone else from the podcast to be your caretaker, and they have to do it until you die. Who do you pick?
Before we answer, I was just gonna say real quick, if you are a tier 1 patron, send in topics. We like to read your topics. Usually they're good. If they're absolute dog shit, we might not use them, but you're usually good. Make sure you send them in. There's over 90 of you now. Thank you again, but send topics in. If you want, you can. If you're tier 1 now, you can send any topic in you want. So thank you. All right, go ahead, sorry.
Good shout. Good shout. Hamzy, let's
I'm
hear
gonna
you
pick-
first.
I'm
Who would you pick?
I'd have
A
to.
scorpion.
Okay, no. So he's not here, but I would pick T Papa. Okay.
Ooh.
A good choice, actually. Really good choice.
Because if I'm getting taken care of by T Papa, who is T Papa married to? A nurse.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I feel
He's
like, are you
gonna
saying
have
this
the best
because
counsel?
are you saying this because you want to be around his wife? Because that's another
Whoa.
angle I could see with you.
That is kind of
Aren't I gonna be like
Hey, listen, bro, you've done a lot of things.
That is
You've
not
done-
gonna stop you, bro.
You've done a lot of
No
things
arms,
less.
no leg.
That's all I'm
that
saying,
ain't
bro.
gonna stop Hamzy. He's got a functioning
bro.
dick, bro.
Yeah, bro.
I think that's out of the question. If I'm
Yeah, bro.
like,
You're
what
gonna look
state
like a
am I
fucking-
in?
you're like a- you're gonna-
do quadriplegic,
bro.
Quadriplegic.
It's never
people
stopped
don't
you
even
before.
have arms or legs.
Bro, you're gonna look like an
Dude,
extra. Bro, you're gonna look like an extra off The Walking Dead trying to get up on Annie, bro. I can already see it, dude. You're gonna be fucking chomping at her, bro.
That's just Saturday, bro.
What the hell, dude? Dude, I'm gonna pick you, Hamzy. You're my choice.
Oh,
Not
dude, you're gonna
'cause-
die.
Hell
You're gonna
yeah.
kill
Yeah,
him. Bro, here's what's gonna happen. One of those moments is gonna happen where he's like, "Yeah, I left my house and showed up 4 days earlier, but it's gonna be you dead at the house. It's gonna be you fucking
Yeah, no.
in the
You're
fucking
gonna be
chair."
like that scorpion.
No,
bro.
I
You're
would take
like
care of
twisty,
you.
shriveled up
It's
in a
not
corner.
because no. First of all, I have so much more trust in you than these guys, Hamzy. But it's
Thank
not
you.
because
What?
it's not because you'll take good care of me. You probably won't. But I'm gonna have the greatest time until I
That's
die. Dude.
real,
I'm gonna have
actually.
so
That's fair.
much fun.
That's fair.
If I'm
That's a good
quadriplegic, like I'm probably gonna give up. But I want a couple good weeks with Hamzy, bro.
That's
You
fair,
know,
that's
just
fair.
fucking,
That's
you
good.
know, just-
I like
Hamzy's
that
definitely
one.
the kind of guy. He will put you in the wheelchair and take you out. Be like, "Yo, we're partying with this
Bro,
guy." You know?
he's
Like,
put me. He's throwing me over
Dude,
his
watch
shoulder.
this
We're going
guy.
to Mark Knight, dude. You know what
Dude,
I mean?
bro,
Like, we're
dude,
You're gonna be
fucking-
like,
Ken,
oh,
he's
what-
bounced,
you're
bro.
gonna be
Bro,
like-
can I actually tell you guys a quick story? This is like one of the most insane stories of my life, dude.
Absolutely.
Dude, okay, so I was 20 years old in Dubai, and the drinking age in Dubai, in the UAE, is 21, similar to the US. It's like one of the only other, maybe the only other country that does 21 drinking age. And it was New Year's Eve, okay? And I had bought tickets to this club. Dude, all my cousins are going, and I'm not underage. So we're like, I'm the only one that's underage. We're like, how are we going to get Hamzy into the club? And I photoshopped my passport, okay? So I did a photo. I took like a Xerox of my passport. My cousin did some Photoshop shit to just put it on, like, change the number on the date. Like, make me born 1 year early. Boom, we're good to go. And all my cousins get into the club, and I am the next one to get in. And they don't let the girl literally right in front of me in line has the same fucking thing. Same thing.
Aw.
A printout passport. And the guy tells me, he's like, we don't accept this. He's like, you can't do this. He's like, if this is gonna work, you need some kind of like official stamp from some organization, DMV, some kind of situation like that, where we know this paper is legit because it's paper. And then she fucks off from the line. He looks at me and says, all right, can I see your ID? And I say, oh, yeah, 1 second. I pick up my phone. We'll be right back in line. And I fuck off. And I'm like, back to the drawing board. What am I going to do? And there is a homeless man outside. He looks okay. You know, he looks pretty good. New Year's Eve, maybe he's wearing his finest. And I give my ticket to this guy. And I say, just take this and hold this up in front of you. So I give him my ticket. He's holding it up. And I wheel this guy through the line. Everyone gets out of my way. Bouncers don't even ask us a fucking question. And I wheel this guy into the nightclub on his wheelchair as if I'm his caretaker. And we get in, and all my cousins are just in there waiting for me. They see me come in, and they're like, yes, let's go. Who the fuck is this guy in the wheelchair?
Bro, what?
Did you just
Yes,
dump him, or did you party with him all night, dude? Like,
Dude, so bro, I dumped him as soon as we got in. I left him, and the funniest part was I stayed there till like 5 in the morning, just raging and on my
Did you
way
buy him any
out, dude.
drinks or anything, bro?
No,
Nothing?
I didn't need to, dude. By the time I left, I'm leaving. It's like 5 a.m. at this point, and I see him still there, dude. And he's just sitting there drunk in his wheelchair, and like, dude, he's got all these decorations. Dude, people were just walking by with their like beads and stuff, and just like putting them on him.
Oh my
He's just
god.
Like he's a Christmas tree, bro.
He's covered in just like all these accessories, like New Year's Eve hats. People just like put them on him. He's wearing like 4 different hats, dude. The necklaces and everything, like.
Bro, honestly,
You left him there like a fucking Christmas tree, bro. What the hell? Dude?
Yes, dude, they're literally just decorating Homeboy, and he was sitting there wasted, like he just had the best night of his life.
that is. Bro, you act like that was gonna be some little side story, bro. What the fuck?
Oh no. That's genuinely one of like the craziest thing. I don't know how we haven't talked about
So
that
you
before,
grabbed
but
a fucking homeless man in a wheelchair, gave him a
straight
ticket,
up,
and
dude.
just wheeled
I
him
gave him my
through.
ticket that I bought, and I said,
Okay.
just hold this up in front of you, and let's go
That-
in.
I
And
just want to say that is genius for 20 years old. That is incredible.
That- yeah,
fast
dude.
thinking on
That's
I
just
think-
Hamsy, baby.
I think Hamzy, like, if there was like, you know, if there's some type of situation where you could lead like a legion of homeless people, like you could be the leader. Like I could see you as like the Christopher
Yeah.
Columbus of just like a bunch of homeless people, just leading
the
them.
fuck does that
like
mean?
I could see it, bro. I could see that
Oh,
for
yeah.
you in your future, 100%.
Christopher Columbus of Homeboy. You mean that as a good thing?
He's gonna colonize the lands, those homeless people. Like I can see it. Like I can see it. I can see him. He's got it in him. He's got it in him.
And then there's gonna be a YouTube retrospective where we talk about this man who started a colonizing cult,
Yeah.
and also he had a history.
we
of
should have
using
seen
rats.
it.
We should have seen it coming.
I'm
They're
just
taking.
saying, we should have.
You're gonna have like
seen it
control
coming.
of the White House, bro. It's gonna be like Hamzy's legion of homeless people. You go fucking storm the White House and actually take it over. Like fucking you're running
They're
half
gonna
the
win
country.
this time.
Yeah, not like those fucking scrubs on January 6th, man. Trust me, dude. I would have gone in with a much better plan than that.
The White House is wheelchair accessible, so you know.
Yeah, that
Oh
was,
yeah, I know the ramp
real.
is too.
That is so true though. If someone's in a wheelchair and you're at like a public place, it's like parting the Red Sea, bro. People are not getting anywhere near that. They're not gonna ask you any questions. They're just gonna let you
Yeah.
straight through.
Yo,
Like-
you guys want to get a wheelchair for Vegas?
Yeah, I really do. I 100% do.
Yes.
No,
Who
you
are we
guys
putting
gotta
in the
turn into-
wheelchair?
This is how Snail Dome started. He was so normal.
But he needed the wheelchair. What if we take his wheelchair?
Bro, we can make a YouTube video. It's gonna be called fucking capitalizing on being paraplegic, part 1. Like I fucking.
Who would you put in the
Pretending to
wheelchair?
be disabled.
Oh, I'd put Ignoble in the wheelchair.
I think you should
Oh,
put me in the
horny.
wheelchair because I have thick thighs. I feel like it would work the best.
You should be in the wheelchair?
Yeah.
But a wheelchair person would be not having
they'd
thick
be-
thighs.
Yeah,
They'd
they'd
have
have
really
small
skinny
legs.
legs.
Yeah, they'd have small
would
legs.
they be like a...
They're very
I
scary.
Chris
Do you
and
think people are
Joe.
gonna
I
think
wanna
about
be in
that
the
when
wheelchair.
Whoa.
Do you think people are gonna think about that in Vegas?
That's
Oh,
true,
just keep a
yeah.
fucking blanket on your legs. Who cares? No one's gonna look.
I just feel like hot wheelchair girl would like really like it would work.
Ooh, no,
You know
that's
what I'm
actually
saying?
smart. That's really
Dude.
smart.
hot
Yeah.
wheelchair girl.
You guys did
Dude.
not
There's
see my
almost-
vision.
we need to cover your
kinda
legs. Though. We don't need to show them bad boys off. But we gotta cover the
Dude,
legs up.
there's this
We could
girl on
walk Zoe
TikTok
around
that
like hot
broke her
wheelchair girl.
spine.
I like.
Yeah,
it.
unless
she's just
you're
in a
not
wheelchair.
actually
She's
unless
bad.
your story is you like broke. We should make the story that you like recently got hurt. That could be good. Then the
No,
thighs
no,
won't
no.
matter.
I want it to be like a long term thing. I want people to feel bad. I want.
We're
people
gonna be like a fucking
I could
vegetable. What do you
recently,
mean?
I think that would feel worse.
recently be paralyzed. That's like
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
she
think
recently
that- I
got
think that
paralyzed.
make
She
him
was
feel
in
worse.
a
Okay.
car crash, and you know, a drunk
Hamzy
driver
crashed
hit
the
her
car.
legs.
Yeah, Hamsy's side's wiping.
Listen, man, I'm a great drunk driver. I would never crash.
I was just thinking about like earlier we were talking about fucking Tasty with Hamzy as his fucking caretaker, like carrying you in, and you're like, I don't want any more beatbox, and you just fucking poured it in your fucking mouth.
He puts a fucking
You're gonna be
straw in
alright.
that.
It's
shoves it
like
down.
slapping your face. You can't move your head. And he's just like, you're gonna be okay, buddy. Just drink
He's gonna
this.
put it in my throat tube. Be like, too bad, bitch.
Do you guys see this picture we got of Tasty in the wheelchair? If I was his caretaker.
There's a
Where is
picture.
it?
Hold
Oh,
on.
dude, hold on.
It's not gonna be chocolate though. He's gonna say, Tasty's gonna say, I need cocaine. I need cocaine.
Chocolate. Dude, holy shit, that's so good.
That's really
Who
good.
would you take as your caretaker?
Do I have to pick of you guys, or is it anybody? I didn't
Anybody
read
on
this.
the Based After Dark cast.
Anybody on the bay as my caretaker. Ooh. I'm honestly, I'm gonna take Tasty. I'm gonna pick Tasty as my caretaker. I feel like if he doesn't take care of me, he's gonna pay someone to take care of me. And when he does take care of me, like he'll take me to nice, eccentric places and introduce me to new things that are scary to me. And
I'm
I think
gonna
I could
use you
live
for
out.
sympathy. It's gonna be like a mutual.
Yeah, it'll be good. It'll be good. It'll be good. We'll have
Dude, I
bits
think
because like
we'd
we're
kill
good
it.
at making we're good at making bits and stuff together. So like we could have a good like bit to really fuck people over.
Dude,
Yeah,
that
we
actually
would-
is really. Dude,
yeah.
we'd have a lot of fun. Do you want to like
Yeah.
try it
Guys
out in
would run the
Vegas?
two-man?
Do
Yeah.
you wanna be in the wheelchair in Vegas for a night, dude?
Like
Bro,
some
we can
story
take
about
turns.
how
We're
I
there
got
for, like, a
fucking
week,
injured
bro.
being a fucking law enforcement officer or something. There's
We-
all kinds of shit, bro. We can make up.
Dude,
It'd
we
be
should
great.
pick one of us to be in the wheelchair all Saturday night, all during our party, and just like try to gaslight people
really
to
good,
thinking we got
actually.
fucked up for some reason.
That's a good idea.
Let me
That's not
cut to
bad.
the front of the cocaine line. I'm disabled.
Okay, but also, it would be. What if we did a vlog where we all pretended to have something wrong with us? Like one person could be in a wheelchair, one person could fake like a stutter or something. Like,
I'm gonna have
we all could
dementia.
like pick an ailment of sorts and commit to the bit. I feel
I'm gonna
like
have
that could be
dementia,
fun.
and I'm also gonna have a handgun on me at all times. That's gonna be my bit.
Handgun.
Let's spice it up a little bit.
You know what? That is pretty spicy.
All right, who's gonna be schizophrenic? I know that's what everyone's thinking right now.
I'm gonna be gay.
I think
That is an ailment for sure.
that's yeah. You can pull it off.
I'm
I think
sorry,
T
bro, that's the
Papa could be
worst one
schizo. Schizo T Papa would be good. I think that'd be pretty solid.
I would just like. I would try to be a little subtle about it. I would not make eye contact with anybody and just.
But you
look
could
at
be
their
a
mouth
sexual
when they're talking.
predator.
That would be easy for you.
I was gonna say you could have Tourette's so you could finally say it in public.
Dude, holy shit. There's such good options. Fuck it, I'll do all of them.
Man,
Oh my
I guess
God.
I'm gonna be retarded.
You can't say that, Hamsey.
Oh,
No, we're on YouTube. We can say that.
I'd
Oh,
be
that's
mentally
true.
retarded.
Very good.
No, true.
Dude, I think I would take Zoe as my caretaker. Not gonna lie.
Oh,
That was my
I gonna
second
say- I
choice.
was gonna say you too, Ignoble. Actually,
Really? Thank you.
yeah.
I think that Zoe.
Oh wait, we didn't get the second part of this question. Okay, so before you start, So the second part of the question is, if you do get chosen as a caretaker and you're on the podcast, you can kill them. You can get out of it. You can. Yeah. Well, okay. I didn't know if you saw or not. I was gonna say you can kill the person if you're the caretaker. You can kill the person you're taking care of to get out of it for life, and no one will ever know. Would you kill them?
Yeah.
Would you kill me?
Sorry.
Tasty.
Yeah.
Fuck, bro. We'd
Yeah.
have fun.
That
It'd
would
be
make
good.
sense.
Yeah. No, we'd have fun for a little bit, but then I get sick of it. So
Oh, so you're not gonna kill me off? We'll have a fun. Do kill me
Yeah,
eventually.
yeah.
Okay,
I
just-
just Hamsey, can
Bro.
you kill me after like a month? Just give me a good month and then end it. You know?
I was gonna say, as long as can you kill me like Lenny off Mice and Men, where you like have me turn
Yeah.
around? Yeah, like something somber,
Look at
you know,
the,
just blowing my brains
look
out.
at the rabbits.
I would have
Whatever the
to.
hell it is.
I'd have to kill him and then take over the Tasty Life YouTube channel.
That's I'm already giving my stream key to Radio Bean, so you're gonna have to kill him too. And his dad's the president, so it's gonna be hard to get to him.
True. Alpha Estonia. They have drones.
Yeah, yeah.
Ugh.
Would you kill Ignoble, Zoe?
Oh, no, I wouldn't actually.
Really?
I'm like a dog. Like I need a job, you know? I need a purpose. I'm always been one of those people that's like, I can fix him. I can save him, you know? Like I have that about me where I like I don't want to take care of myself. I only want to take care of everyone else. So like Ignoble would like fill that little spot in my heart.
That's why she's on the podcast.
Yeah.
Affects
you
us.
know? Yeah.
She's fixing
I'm just
us,
here to
dude.
help. I mean, I see you guys are all failing in your careers, and I saw the podcast was failing, so I just thought I'd do what I could to help out. You know,
We appreciate it.
Kill me,
Anything
kill
for
me right
charity.
now, Hamsey. Just fucking.
Oh shit, dude. Oh man, I don't even.
Oh my
I'm
god,
Bro, I
in the
wanna-
other boat, Zoe. I'm sorry. Like I would, like I'd take you out for a couple, like maybe a couple months, like even a couple years. Let you enjoy parts of your life, but then I'd be like, hey man, you done? Like,
are you
wanna
serious?
move on?
You good?
It's like I'm just, it's like
Listen,
She
I'm
just
okay
said
with you
she
killing
would
me.
let you live. And you're gonna kill her?
we're not gonna both be paraplegic at the same time. This is a different scenario.
Neither of you are
doesn't-
paraplegic.
shit,
This
that-
is theoretical.
If you're paraplegic at the same time, I would.
Good luck killing each other. What are you gonna do? Roll over the other one, bro? Like the fuck?
Do you think that like when you're paraplegic, you still like can't have fun? Like it's not
You
like
definitely
that.
can.
Like you wouldn't have to do that much work.
I think it
you know?
depends on what
guess
level
it's
you're at,
true.
because there's like a spectrum to it, right? I think it really depends on what you got going on. You know?
You can
Oh,
still
I'm
hang
on the
out.
spectrum.
So,
We can
so
still like
Yeah,
smoke
for sure.
weed.
specifically quadriplegics,
Be
like
fun.
your brain and everything will be fine. You just won't have any arms or legs.
Yeah.
I still enjoy.
Arms
your
and
dick
legs,
work?
I could
No,
do,
we'll
I
have
could
a
do
nice
it. Arms and
time.
legs would be tough. It'd be nice just to have arms at least. Like having the arm motion would be nice, but I could definitely do
Like, if you
without
can't do
both.
anything. It's like it depends on like what you find joy in life, right? If you enjoy
Yeah.
moving around with your body and doing things, you don't get that anymore. Then you're just like, I don't want to be here anymore.
I mean, if you're a RuneScape player going for max on your Iron Man, it's like, I'm right back where I started.
Real. Your quality of life is exactly the same, so you don't need to do that.
Nothing's changed. That way, just give me a fucking straw with my food and leave me at the table with RuneScape on. That's it.
I
That's
would
all I'm
say, yeah, like I don't care if you kill me, but don't smother me with the pillow. Like, just don't do that to me. Like put me out with dignity. Like blow my
I think
brains
you
out.
can't even,
Don't do
like,
the
Stop it. You
don't
have
do the
fucking
pillow,
arms to be like,
please. The pillow's like my worst
Tell me.
nightmare.
Yeah,
The worst
tell me
way.
it's going to happen.
Dude,
Yeah.
I would treat you like Squidward treated SpongeBob when he fed him the bomb pie, and he had like one day to make it the best day of his life before
Okay,
SpongeBob died
good.
from the bomb pie. You remember that episode?
Yeah, that's good. That's
That
fine.
was a Heat episode. Yeah.
Hey, if somebody ever wants to kill me, can you just kill me with heroin? Because I heard that the reason you overdose on heroin is you're just in so much bliss that you forget to breathe. And I
Yeah,
think
your
that would be a
well,
really
yeah.
nice way to
Really?
go.
Your nerves detach. The nerves detach, and yeah, you just fucking the blood
You're just
stops
having
going,
a
stops
great
flowing.
time. You're just having a really
that
nice
was my
time.
plan for Tasty, anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck it. I'll take it.
It's gonna happen either way.
Yeah.
It's probably
Probably
better
true.
because like your all your to do drugs and stuff, it has to go through your entire circulation. Now you've cut off all the circulation that like the arms and legs. Like, dude, it's like a condensed vascular
Yeah.
network. Like easy, less drugs to get.
It
fucked
fits
I don't think
twice
I
as
don't think
fast.
that's how that works. I think your
I'm
blood's
a
that's how
fucking
that works
doctor.
either.
Shut up. I know what I'm talking
Okay.
about.
Yeah. Sorry.
it makes
sir. Sorry.
sense. It makes sense.
Thank you.
So if
Lindsay.
people don't have, you're saying people don't have quadriplegics don't have circulation going to their arms and legs?
He's a doctor.
You're
How do their
wrong.
arms and
have
legs not
arms and
fall
legs.
off?
They don't have fucking blood vessels just like sticking out, like woo, just floating out in midair, right?
No, they're not
like-
a quadruple amputee.
You thought we were talking about little stumps this whole time.
Yeah, you thought that it was just like a chicken nugget?
I gotta say that, bro. I gotta call it a chicken nugget, bro.
You thought we were talking about Bob and
I
those.
thought it was.
Bro, if I had no arms and no legs, you call me a chicken nugget. My fucking chicken nugget ass is coming for you, bro. I'm gonna be fucking squirming on the floor
He's
towards you.
you're
bro.
gonna bite me,
I'm gonna
bro.
be-
He's gonna bite my ankles, bro. For real.
I'm gonna wait till you get close. I'm gonna fuck you up. I'll fucking bite the fuck out of you if you call me a chicken
For some
nugget.
reason,
That's
what
so
I was
fucked.
picturing. Okay, this all makes
And
a
you're
lot
the
more sense
doctor.
now.
Okay.
Yeah, okay,
For sure.
look,
God
I
damn
don't
it.
wanna talk about it.
The future of healthcare is bleak. Jesus Christ.
I got you guys. Open up, baby.
You want me to read the next submission we have here?
Yeah, go for
Yeah,
it.
yeah, send it.
What is the closest you've come to dying? If you're comfortable sharing, what happened? Do you have any scars or tattoos with a good story attached?
I've already told mine. Getting hit
Talking
by
about the
a car.
car that hit
Killed
you?
myself with a
Car?
bow and
Yeah.
arrow one time.
What?
Yeah, I was a little kid, and my parents bought me this archery set. I was once again, I think I was about the same age that I shit on my granddad's porch and looked him in the eye while I did it. I think I was probably like 6 or so, and I was in my backyard playing with a bow and arrow because my parents let me play with that unsupervised. And I don't know why. I forget why I did this, but I was like, I wonder what would happen if I shot this bow and arrow directly up in the air in a straight line. And so I fucking shunk, I did it. And then I shot it directly into the sun. So like I couldn't see it because the sun was too bright. So I kind of like stepped away a little bit to try and find it. And literally half a second later, it landed directly where I was standing. Just like shunk right in the ground. So it was like some Final Destination shit. But I didn't die.
Holy fuck.
Yeah.
Pretty impressive.
I think mine is I was shot at, but thankfully Windows changed the trajectory of bullets, and I'm gonna leave it at that. They
Jesus
missed.
Christ.
I will leave it at that for my story. There's nothing else I need to say about that, but they missed.
Yeah, that's about how it happens.
Ignoble?
I don't know if I can top that one. But early teens, I used to live near like a forest area. There's like fucking massive park there. Us as kids, we were fucking stupid. We were just like love climbing trees. Fucking, I don't know. We just try to climb to the tops of them and just like swing from them because dumbasses. Then our idiot brains were like, you know what would be sick is if we jumped from tree to tree. That would be like, Tarzan type shit, right? So we're just, all the way at the top. And these trees are like, 20, 25 feet tall, if not taller. I don't think I'll die if I fall over, but like, still scary as fuck, break a lot of things. But there was one time where I made a jump from one tree to another, and my foot, instead of getting the power to jump off, it like slipped, so I sort of fell instead of going to the next tree. I fell down like a couple feet, but like, there's pure just like dirt, like hard ground underneath me. I was able to grab onto like a branch, just barely, just a fucking like fir, like whatever the green evergreen trees are. Grab one of those branches and then just like find my legs, pull myself up. But if I slipped down there, I think I would have had a bad time, cracked my head or some shit. But that's the closest where I'm just like, maybe I shouldn't do this anymore.
You might have just shattered your ankles and became paraplegic.
Aw,
Or that could have been an option.
Yeah.
that would have been perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then Zoe could
I
take
didn't know
care of
Zoe
you.
back then, so if I didn't know Zoe, she wouldn't be taking care of me.
That's true. Nobody else would.
Do you think we'd
Yeah.
still be friends with Ignoble if he was a quadriplegic?
Yeah.
Nah. Just kidding. Just kidding.
Alex is definitely, bro. Zoe's the only one who's like,
Nah.
yes. And the rest of you guys are just like, ah, man. I don't know.
I was still deciding.
Look, if we could like take turns wheeling you around, that'd be kind of fun.
Look, all I'm gonna say is like you can use me like that. Hams use that old homeless guy. Same deal. Put me in the wheelchair, get me into clubs. First in line to everything. Okay.
Careful
Listen,
with
I'm
this
going to
one.
say something, and don't take it the wrong way, but I feel like people that are physically disabled, especially people that became physically disabled later in life, are oftentimes funnier than people who are not disabled. Like,
No, that's
you
true.
know, everybody
yeah.
got to cope with shit, you know? So I
That's
feel like
100%.
Ignoble would be a little sillier, and I feel like we probably would like him more, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, silly
Yeah,
or
one of the
Ignoble.
best-
Let's
one of the
break his
best,
legs
yeah.
and find out.
One of the best trauma
Wait,
responses
hold
is
on.
definitely some good dark humor, you know? I think you do well with that. That'd be good. Because I would learn how to fuck with people probably. I would definitely fuck with people if I was. If I was
100%, dude. 100%.
yeah, you'd have to fuck with
yeah.
people. Make them
I've been
feel
telling
so
people
bad.
I have cancer because of the bald head. You know, they're fucking.
Have you
You're
really?
disabled though. What do you mean?
It's not
No, it's not
the same thing.
All right, Emily,
believed you.
calm the fuck down there, Jesus.
Yeah, I'm more
Tasty
convincing
W.
anyway. It's fine.
That's true.
Dude, that's one of your ailments at TwitchCon. You have cancer.
Is that why I'm in a wheelchair? What does that have to do with it?
No,
Yeah,
you're
chemo
small,
was
dude.
tough,
Like,
bro. Chemo was real hard. Chemo was really tough. I'm in the wheelchair.
You know what? Fuck it. We all get wheelchairs, all right? It's kind of hard to decide who gets what. Everyone gets
Okay,
wheelchairs.
if all of us
Okay.
were in wheelchairs, that would be
Speaking
suspicious.
of one of my favorite YouTube shorts I've ever seen is it's from the Full Send podcast. They're actually hanging out with some people who are paraplegic, and they're also all in wheelchairs. And this guy parked in the fucking handicap parking, and all of them just pull up. There's like 30 dudes who just fucking wheelchairs pull up, like yelling at the guy, and the guy feels so bad. He feels terrible. And then
Oh, wait, I have
end,
seen that.
right at the end, one of the Full Send guys stands up out of the wheelchair and was like, "Give me a hug, man." And then he hugs him. It's so fucking funny. It was so good. It's one of my fucking favorite shorts I've ever seen. It reminded me of that. Oh.
Yeah, I've never really gotten close to dying, but I used to jump off bridges a lot. Did you guys ever do that? I think it
For
might be a Florida
fun?
thing. Yeah.
I've only thought about it.
Bridges?
Like-
We did it. Over here, it's the rock formations that are like 20, 30, 40 feet. People jump
yeah,
off.
exactly.
the cliff
It's not
or
more than
whatever.
like
Unless it was
40
trees.
feet. Nothing
Yeah,
crazy.
Do you
40
know
feet
in
is
our-
pretty fucking
What's scary
high.
though is like if you look at a 30-foot cliff, because I remember when I first did it, like I saw the cliff, I was talking so much shit. I was like, oh, that's not that high. But once you get up there, it's terrifying. It's fucking terrifying. I had already talked so much I couldn't puss out. My brother pussed out, but I could not puss out. I just jumped, and it was fucking most terrifying 3 seconds ever.
It's
But,
pretty,
yeah.
dude. It's fun, but when you're in the air after a really high jump, like it feels like you're in the air for a really long time.
Oof, I did not like it. I didn't do it again. I was like, I'm good. I survived. It's fine. It was, yeah.
Like into water, right? Just to
Yeah, into water. Yeah, you
Yes,
jump into water.
No, ignoble.
I was a little thicker than too.
I
That
don't
was
know what
not.
white
It's
people
not
do for
kind to your
fun.
butt
I don't
cheeks.
fucking know, man.
It's listen.
Y'all
Even
are
if
weird as shit sometimes.
even if it's 30 feet, it's not kind to your butt cheeks, your feet. It doesn't feel good. Like it. I see why. Like not much further up, you'd probably die. That shit is an impact.
Dude,
like for
My
real.
friend sprained his ankle cliff diving in Croatia when I was there this summer. He literally jumped off like a 50-foot cliff and like
Ooh.
landed a little weird on the water
Yeah.
and like sprained his ankle. It didn't break, luckily, but
Woo.
like he couldn't walk for the rest of the trip.
Oof. Yeah,
Man, you gotta be careful with that shit, bro.
that's tough. You want to do the any of these other topics? Maybe like a couple of them. There's 3 different ones here that Mr. Lukey gave us.
Yeah, there's a bunch here.
Let's go with number 1 here. Or sorry, let's go with number 4 first. Who got the best dick game in the old school RuneScape category?
Oh fuck.
How are we supposed to know that?
I think
Just
you look at
vibes.
'em. Vibes, yeah.
Ooh,
Alright, well,
okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and disqualify myself. I'm medium at best.
I'm gonna go identify RS.
You think he lays it down? You think he goes
yeah,
crazy on
he's
the pussy?
so nice. He's so nice. That's how you know.
Yeah, he might go crazy on the pussy.
That's fair. That's fair. Well, let me think. I'm trying to think. Anybody else have anything? I'm
Can
trying to think.
can I say like a mostly a viewer? He's only ever streamed a couple times, but a really good nomination. Ricky O.
Oh, for
That
sure.
dude goes.
hell yeah.
That dude goes
Oh, dude.
crazy on the pussy, dude. He'd be whispering fucking like almanac
Yeah.
phrases.
That's-
in the
that's
girl's
fair,
ear.
yeah.
Without a doubt.
He'd
That's
be
fair.
splitting that shit down the middle, man. He's telling
Yeah,
stories, bro.
He's got the
Yeah.
bisexual energy for that. I think he can really.
Yeah.
I think he can really eat some pussy down there. And probably good performance, good
100%.
endurance,
For
strong
sure,
jaw.
for sure.
Ricky's
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. He'll bag a 6'1" girl and like hop on top and like go upside down and climb on her like Gollum, bro. Like it's fucking. He goes crazy.
That would be insane.
He's
That's
insane.
fair. Yeah, I think we
he's-
should
he's
be
whack
pick.
with
We
it.
should pick people that like nobody in base or on base over dogs. Pick people outside of us, like just people in the community here with us, but are not like on base.
I'm gonna go somebody that it's either amazing or fucking actually crazy. Let me say this. Adicon. I don't know why.
Oh, bro,
You're
he's
right, for
hitting that
sure.
8-way stroke, daddy. That 8-way
You're
stroke.
for-
Sure.
Yeah.
He knows what to do with. To him, it's all just a technical thing. He's got it down
Yeah.
to a
Bro is
fucking
raising
science.
moss, bro. He can eat pussy.
real.
Okay, he's
He's
raising
got a-
moss.
He's got a
Go
diagram of
watch
the
his
pussy and he's
butterflies
like
or
doing
no,
math
picking
and
up
shit.
moths
Like
for
he's
fun, bro. He'd definitely be eating that pussy. You kidding me, bro? He'd be going in all night.
Yeah, yeah.
real. Yeah, and he has a like a long-term girlfriend, so like he's doing it right. You know.
Yeah.
That's a good answer. Damn, I can't. I'm trying to think. That's.
I mean,
Ooh.
I had a similar like approach to my answer. It was gonna be Alfie.
Ooh.
Nah.
No, he's not practiced enough.
Nah. He just. Nah. You know, just no shade, but based off
You
the
know what
track
I would-
record, it's okay. You could go ahead and talk. I'm gonna say something. You go ahead, bro.
I was just gonna say like I feel like Alfie is so good at sex that he doesn't even have it. Like he takes his clothes off and he just comes in front of the girl and then puts his clothes back on.
It's more efficient, dude.
That's like a SpongeBob vibe, bro. He just gets naked and comes, so he's just like, I have came. I'm gonna go read my Bible now. I'll see you later, honey.
I love Alfie. Alfie's like the nicest person in the world. I would let Alfie.
Yeah,
come
bro.
in
You go
front
ahead
of
and give
me
him a
if that's
compliment
what he
after you just said
wanted,
the
you know?
meanest shit ever. That's good, yeah.
No, but I meant it in a nice way, dude. I love Alfie to death, bro. My
I was just
God.
gonna say, based on the track record, he just hasn't really had a lot of sex, so I would assume it wouldn't be the greatest. That was gonna be what I said.
Yeah, but you know how he
Yeah,
is,
yeah.
dude. He's committed. He'll find
You know
the
what's-
most efficient
It's
way.
funny. I was
to-
gonna say that. I
He
thought you were
is.
gonna say something like nicer than what I was gonna say, and you just went the complete opposite direction. It's like he comes
You
without
know?
having sex.
I got a tangent for you guys. Like, have you guys ever been in that situation where you just took your pants off, put them back on, you're like, all right, now we're done?
No
No.
hands coming.
Just like fucking straight. What you said, like the SpongeBob situation, get naked, come, and just be like, oh, well, we're done here.
What do you mean? No, I don't think
I
so.
haven't.
No.
I haven't done that. Why has that happened to you?
No, it was part of the question here earlier. Not question, but like it came up as a
Do you mean
discussion.
like premature ejaculation? Or are you saying like
Yeah,
you
yeah,
actually
yeah.
get naked and you just come?
pretty much premature ejaculation?
So like
Except
maybe a
really
pump or
not.
two and you're finished type deals. What you're
Not
talking
even
about?
pump, just like literally just like
The
doing it
Q-Neeks, the
with
hot
reefer?
dog, the
No.
hot
The
dogs, the hot,
Q-Neeks, dude,
the hot
the
dog
Q-Neeks.
situation. Yeah, we can go in there. We
Q-Neeks
can.
has done that. Yeah.
Yeah. Q-Neeks just hit the hot dog and it made him come. If you don't know what that is, you can research. Good luck.
Dude, I respect that. It's kind of a power move. Just hot dog the girl, come on the sheets, and then make her leave. You know?
Yeah. No, probably not.
I have nothing to say. I'm gonna be. I really am.
I was literally sitting here waiting.
Zoe's
for
like,
Zoe
I
to
would
be
not
like,
leave. I would not leave, actually. I'm not
I
leaving.
have no
Okay,
comment.
have you been on the receiving end of that, Zoe? Ever?
Yeah. Not to that extreme.
Not the hot dog situation, but like a couple pumps, maybe.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like, listen, I get it. Like, especially if you're like younger or whatever. But the fact that it happened to me like after I was like 22, 23, that's just like a little too old. You know? Like, grow up. You should
I think
be
it's
practiced by
embarrassing,
now.
and once you're older, like you should have it together by then. You think?
Oh,
Well, it's not embarrassing if you can make up for it in another way, you know?
Mm.
But if like that's the
Yeah.
only that's your only contribution, then it's like, why was I even here?
just come, clean up, go back to your PC. Like, sorry, I gotta click some buttons.
Hamsy's writing down notes. You know what I mean? Like, at least
That's fair.
contribute otherwise. Bring something to the table.
Mm.
I
Makes
feel like
sense.
if it's like a casual hookup kind of thing, the dude probably doesn't care. And that's
Oh,
probably
yeah.
what leads to most of those
Ooh.
situations. Like, he
Okay.
got his
Definitely.
nut, and he's done.
I have who has the best
Yeah.
dick. Okay.
Yep.
Very
You
like
just
you know
know
this
definitively?
man's gonna fuck you and then bake you a pie, and that's all you need to know. And his name's Roydy. Okay, he's gonna bake you a pie after he fucks you.
yeah.
Okay, he's gonna
That's
give you a
easy,
nice
yeah,
bottle of
actually.
wine, get things going. The sex is gonna be soft but
He's gonna
stern.
bake
It's
you a
gonna be
pie with
nice.
a recipe that was passed down from his grandmother.
Exactly. After he's already came inside of you, like that. Like, what more do you want in a man? Like, I mean, just let him cook. Let him cook.
You know,
Do-
he's
do you guys
soft
think
and
that-
gentle, but he's got the firm power. So
Yeah, he's gonna. It's gonna be soft, but he's gonna drive it home. You know, he's gonna finish.
Yeah.
You know, he's gonna drive it home.
Absolutely.
I believe
That's a
it.
good one. I like that.
Do you guys think
Oh, you fuck
Nine
with
Rain
Roydy.
has good dick? What do you think Nine Rain's like?
I feel like he's trying to make jokes during sex, and that could be off-putting. You know, he's that guy. He might pop
No,
the
I
head up
think
and
that's
just say
nice.
something. A
I think
joke or
people like
two?
that.
It
Yeah.
depends on the
Okay.
atmosphere. You
I
know?
I think a
Diego is
silly
cool.
time is generally better.
Okay.
Yeah, lighten the mood. You know?
Yeah. Not that deep.
No, I feel like Nine Rain's just the kind of guy who like, gonna be honest, he seems like the guy who would call himself daddy in the bed.
All right, drafting a tweet. Nine
He's
Rain the
looking in
type
the
of guy
mirror.
to
He's
call
looking in the
himself
mirror at his
daddy.
forearms, bro, dude.
You know, he's just like daddy's about to go to town. You know, like,
I didn't like that one. I'll be honest. I didn't like that one at all.
I feel like that's kind of the vibe. Like, it's just
he
like
gives me those vibes. I'm sorry.
he's
He's
just like
not here to defend himself.
that ass's daddy is tonight, or just something like he's like it's like he's a fucking Marvel superhero when he's about to put his dick in you, bro.
But also, speaking of Nine Rain, can we talk about the fact that we all messaged him and then he just logged off?
Did he log off?
Yeah, he just- or
he
went
probably
private.
turned his private off. Honestly,
Yeah.
he's like, oh fuck.
He said, "Shit, my imaginary Australian friend has been compromised." Fuck.
Yikes,
Oh, God.
buddy. Pretty yikes. It's all right. Still love him though.
We could.
Might have
This
to have a
is, you
conversation with him.
want to leave the other ones? You want to do the Twitter workshop?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we can
let
come back to
Esther
those other
Oh,
questions
I've-
later.
Got a great one today.
I'm ready,
so
bro.
excited.
Let me
Oh,
let me copy it.
You're talking mad game about this one, Seth. I want to hear yours.
Yeah, I'll go. A couple people go first. Okay. Let me. I gotta get it ready here. We're
Does
gonna put it
anyone,
up on the
does anyone have
screen.
one they want to kick it off with?
I have like
I
a
have-
medium one.
One.
Okay. In another life, I would be a fire hydrant and she would be a Dalmatian taking a piss on me.
Okay, that's a bit specific. Is that something you
I like
want,
it.
or? I mean,
That's kind of cute, dude. I like that.
like
it is a
it. I
little
think it's
romantic, yeah.
Yeah, thanks.
You got anything else, or?
No, I only come with one.
Not bad.
I don't do the multiple viewer submissions, you know. These are all like home cooked, you know. Like I've been in the lab. Like I bring the one, I trash all the others, you know. Like that's it, dude. I don't come get with you guys.
Sorry, bro.
A medium, middle,
sorry.
high, you know. Like these
Hey,
are all,
listen.
just the one, man.
I actually
Special.
have 3 this week. Can you
Okay,
guys believe that?
Volume.
that's
shit.
good. It's been. I feel like it was just we're doing the Monday. Yeah,
It's
it's been a
been a
little bit of
while.
time. Yeah.
I'm just gonna go chronologically and not in order of preference. Okay, number 1, $20 bill at the Scholastic Book Fair type pussy.
Ooh, that's a banger.
love
That's a
that.
banger. That's really
That's a
good.
banger.
Okay.
That's a
That's
good.
heat.
Yeah.
That's
I
heat.
felt that
I'll
too.
give the
I
other
felt it.
ones, and then if I don't use them this week, I'll use them next week. Okay, but you can't take them. They're mine. Okay, number 2, God gives his highest ABVs to his fastest drivers.
That's pretty good. That's a good drunk driver one. That's pretty
Solid.
good.
Okay.
That's
That
pretty
reads like a
say
handsy
best
tweet,
drivers.
honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And number 3, mimes are the best French people because they shut the fuck up.
You should tweet that.
Did
I do well this week?
Are
Are you guys proud of me?
Some fucking
That's
heat.
you killed it this
That
week.
was
Killed
really
it.
good.
you.
Wow,
Thank
very
you.
good work.
I like the mime one. The mime one's outstanding.
Is that your
really good.
favorite?
Yeah, that's my favorite, but that's just my opinion.
What's
You do what
everyone
you
else's favorite?
I like that one as well.
like
You
the
had
last
2
one.
other bangers too. See, this is why I'm saying I
Those are
only
all
bring
bangers.
one. You know, you could have
Okay,
saved
that's
that for
smart.
next week. And
Okay.
and-
Well, I'm gonna bring them next week. Just pretend you never heard it. Okay.
Yeah,
I like
see,
the-
that's
I
what
like
I'm
the
saying. But we
French
have,
one.
you know.
Okay.
Yeah, Nyron will be on next week. He can hear it.
Yeah, true.
All right, Tacy, you ready? Are we ready?
right,
I'm gonna
yeah, I got-
drop it in
All right,
here.
hold on. Let me
Wait.
get my shitty one out the way. So
Okay,
that
you go ahead. Yeah.
All right, all right.
Make mine. It'll make mine even better. Thanks, man.
Oh god. Non-rain the type of guy to fake an Australian friend to skip the Based After Darkcast.
That's you should just tweet that. That's just real.
Just tweet that.
True.
It's just free.
That's
It's
just real.
True,
real.
yeah.
Real and free.
Do I tag him or do I just put Non-rain?
Now tag him for sure.
Tag
Don't be
him.
a coward. You're gonna commit, bro. Don't subtweet him. Like you might see him next week, and you might see him at TwitchCon. He might hurt you, but we'll
I
protect
don't know.
you.
It's kind of funny to not tag him because usually the 9rain the type of guy tweets that he doesn't get tagged in.
Yeah.
Okay, well, yeah,
I'm
that's
just gonna
fair.
leave it like that.
That's fair. If you think it's good, better that way, then yeah.
We'll see
You
it.
should tweet it and then send it to him. Just DM it to him.
That is
That's very yeah. That's
I love that. All right, I'll do that.
okay. So this is my tweet this week. Okay, this is a source. I'm not gonna reveal who. It's people that work at TMZ for me. Saint will put this up on the screen for you guys. I have 2 versions of this tweet. Okay, that I'm not sure which one I want to use. That is the issue. I'm going to put them in the After Dark now. These are 2 versions. I personally like the one on the left more, but this is these are my tweet suggestions for the week this week.
Yeah, left
Oh
for
my
sure.
god.
Bro.
Left, 100%.
Left,
Oh my
100%
God.
left.
All right, we'll go left. We'll go
Holy
left.
shit.
We'll go left.
Bro.
We'll go left on that one.
I hope you enjoyed streaming Ignoble.
Can you at least wait till I get a partner, please?
This is gonna boost you. People are gonna be coming in and asking questions. This is more viewership for you. This is good.
Oh my god.
No, he has a point.
Jesus.
This is good. We're gonna get you. By the way, are you close? How close are you to partner? You've been killing it, bro.
Numbers have been going good, so I actually put in my partner application last week.
Why don't you
And-
tweet about it or nothing, bro? You trying to build the hype.
So-
What are you doing?
So the thing is, I was gonna tweet about it, but here's the thing: I got a response back in 57 minutes. And I was like, the fastest.
Was it a
rejection
yes?
That's good though.
I've
That's
That's
good
not a
though.
good sign.
Life.
That's good though. That's good though. That's good. That way.
57, not even an hour, 57 minutes. They were like, "Ugh, yeah, sorry, man. You know, keep the numbers up. Looks good, but no."
You know what
was like,
you know what I did learn actually is that a human does review every single partner application. So they looked at you personally and said no.
That's racist.
That makes
Where'd you learn that from?
Yeah.
Is that from? Who'd you learn that
The
from?
the really drunk Twitch employee outside of the hotel at TwitchCon.
That's good. That's good insider trading. Thanks.
Yeah.
Good to know, yeah.
I'm glad that it was fast because I know people who had to wait literally weeks and weeks and weeks. But it was just like I haven't seen a rejection that fast ever.
I was gonna say it's good, dude. That means you can just reapply again in your 2 weeks or
You
whatever.
should,
Yeah,
you should
I
get
mean,
banned again because
I had a rejection. I had a rejection that took over 2 months. That I was like, "Oh, it's 2
Damn.
months. Like, This is it. This is the one we're getting." And then they were like, "No."
That's fucked.
Yeah. Well, anyway, if you're listening, pull up Ignoble stream. Even if you hate RuneScape, just lurk in there. Get the man partner. Honestly, for real. He's close. Give him a shout.
Fucking sick if I can have a purple check mark at TwitchCon, dude. I'm gonna walk up to everybody and be like, take my badge and be like, hey guys, look at this. Look at
Or
this.
don't watch him.
Oh.
Or don't. You don't have to if you don't want to. But I'm just asking nicely.
Hell yeah.
All right, hold up. Let me rip mine, bro. I got one that's good and one that I'm not gonna tweet, but Ignoble could tweet it.
I hate you prefacing it with that.
Okay. Call me Christopher Columbus the way I be transferring incurable diseases to millions of Latinas.
The only small D thing I would change is transmitting, not transferring.
Transmitting. Okay, transmitting.
Thank
I
you,
like
Doctor.
that. That's good.
Fantastic. Good job, Ignoble.
Okay.
Thank
Fire.
you,
We'll
Doctor.
put that one in
Good
there.
tweet, though.
And Ignoble, hold up, let me I'm gonna tweet that one. The Ignoble, this one is for you. A reality show called Slurvivor, where you go to an inner city school and say it.
What the fuck?
Oh
bro?
no, dude.
That's pretty good, actually.
That's
That's
actually
good.
really
I honestly
good.
think
Really
that
good.
was
That
a
is
good tweet
good.
for you. You can get away with that. I don't
Yeah,
think
you'd
that
be fine with that. Honestly,
I'd
it's
be
not.
fine with
It's
that
it's
one.
clearly
Yeah.
very funny. Yeah.
That is a
I'll,
good
sa-
one,
I'll save it
actually.
for next week then. I'll save it for next week.
All right, you guys ready to hit it?
Are you ready
Yeah.
for your career to end, bro? Sorry about this.
It's over, man. Good night.
Been nice knowing you, Ignoble.
Sent it. Good luck.
Oh man.
Dude.
Alrighty, we are going to go to the Patreon podcast now. Once again, shout out to all the patrons. I believe we have over 90 fucking patrons now. We are planning on doing a 100 patron special where we'll be live streaming it and probably getting very fucked up and doing a variety of things on kick.com. That will be linked down below. Make sure you go follow it. That way you can get the account affiliated. And if you want to subscribe on there, you can. Thank you for watching. And Ignoble, bring us out. Epstein Island.
Hey guys, don't do it. I'm a good guy. Nothing's wrong with me.
Don't skip. We have some news for you because we have recently reworked our entire podcast format. We will still be conducting one normal podcast a week, but now Tier 1 patrons will have access to a weekly exclusive Patreon podcast that's going to be even more based and more after dark. We've also updated our other tiers to include perks that allow you to directly interact with the podcast and influence the topics that we speak about. The Patreon will be linked in the description below.